9:42 lawyer to say.
Boss, I'm Adam.
Yes, so good morning. BBI fine.
BBI fine.
And then because there are two important games.
Of course.
Kotokoni Gold Stars.
Sabe Pepe.
And Black Stars.
Black Stars.
Ghana can qualify today according to permutations, the mathematics, no.
Aye.
Ghana beat my qualifying.
Yes,
But first, Israel's World Cup qualifying match at Italy next week is expected to attract more pro-Palestinian protesters outside the soccer stadium in Udine than ticket-holding spectators inside the arena.
Yes.
Where Zaki Tomo story in Benin, there was protesters as now. And so between we have about Jordan Henderson insists he is not the England squad's cheerleader, hitting back at the accusation over his role in the Three Lions setup. Oh my friend, Jordan Henderson.
I know say I'm for Ekase. Ibia, I don't need a friend.
Yeah.
There are lots there England.
Yeah. He's playing well.
Yes, now Fina.
He's playing well. Rennie Molly's team.
Yeah.
But Sirubina Morin shouldn't be so stubborn on the system at Manchester United. Only know. Former Manchester United assistant coach. Okay, so Arsenal is exploring the potential expansion of Emirates. A project that could see the North London venue reclaim its title as the largest club ground in the capital. Okay. Yeah. Chelsea and signing Donnarumma because they think Mike Maignan is joining. No, Mike Maignan always AC Milan.
AC Milan. They think that after the season, Oba has free agent. That is report, you know.
Okay. Adrian Rabo has branded Syria plan to stage. Okay, Adrian Rabo is a match from Australia. Or is completely crazy. I am Milan, no one. Any Como. Okay, so I don't know.
Say, on the Uko Spain, or my baby. Villarreal.
Why is it Milan and Como?
Milan and Como, they are playing.
It could be a big match. Okay, Hansi Flick in the players snackers. He has a squad to reset mentally during the international break, admitting fatigue and pressure has taken a toll in 7 games in 21 days. Okay, back Ghana.
He said, "Results me complaining."
I said yes, Ghana hopes to seal direct qualification in there.
Yes.
Our Meknes, the Black Stars of Ghana versus Black Stars Central African Republic. 4 p.m. Ghana time. Head coach Otuo-Acheampong says the team has taken valuable lessons from their recent encounter against Chad. Where they see a good show, media.
You see what Chad means?
Minister of Sports Kofi Adams says he expects nothing short of a commanding performance from the Black Stars. Okay, and then Kotoko will aim to bounce back and next 7 p.m. After Black Stars now.
Yes.
Lawyer Safuduku said it is possible.
It is possible.
Say you can get snipers with no Black Star match in the Kakra Stadium. Was it possible?
Yeah.
Okay, Gold Stars coach Nana Yawamankwa aka Mamelas. Now I'll say their recent away victory over All Blacks has given them a strong morale boost.
About so which my Black Star match because you has now call.
Some Black Star match in the 6.
So one.
But don't assume so will be at baby will be our car.
Okay.
The only assumption
because I said Dumano. Black Stars.
Until do what chrono.
I knew Sevier and Sanya call.
Okay. Okay, Gold Stars in team good and Mankwa. Lord Hilary Adabu says his expectations, the high expectations from the club's supporters serve as a strong motivation for the players. Baba, okay, 9:46. I tell you, Baba, by 10:1. Now we will be in fact as the Casema Kanjin and Ajik drinking water.
Plus 5 LPM.
You know, is it going to say increase LPMs in the month? Say,
15 minutes plus.
YouTube is the time they call
NT and pay ye kunko funko so na and somewhat. Edi adencheche someone pay a boom from pa unko funkosrum yet a hunsem atuanim and some no doso and na ano pay no mum de disafata se oshe na utie ena yede esum wo kitikiti mampole bi ena ewo mu a abusua akansuo yarma kabu no pa yetu ebo asetre no emra ye confirm mumunu nyina amma wo adwuma ko bi adama ena anopei wo mede asia konko edi nkofo nkroso nsem no emma wo Jackson Herbal Center ena de Jackson natural capsules ababonten na debia meka mese moja bedu mo frisane ye emra wa hyase enom Jackson natural capsules na fe debia odom pena wusi emuya oyarom onom Jackson a asie betu opesa ba adwuma ye ewo empamie hu se bema nie oye bema mu a Jackson na ebo wo Jackson mixture no etu malaria say join the typhoid fever and menstrual pain singina ebe feel so antifreno 0244 723541 0244 723541 high sense say me kan chow anopay se niema papa ne de ono asuye ena oba abusuam obenya bi etimi ato enti washing machines microwaves outdoor blenders rice cookers afi kettle iron air fryers ningina obenya bi ewo high sense asuye refrigerators television set outdoor just freezers no gb ewo high sense womakachi na 0302 550000 na wafre high sense oba kumasia na se o ba beton kanea nko ade a baby anim aye boseba electricals ono ena papa no ewo na soye enti chandelier light corner light gate light ceiling light wall light garden light iron now pem bedside lamp spot light lighter yerisua de ofie light no me kasa me kan wasema adebeche ente light nko na ope ede abo ho odem ho living room ho ningina mo no high sense omuwia wo nyina to ede efi boseba electricals CCTV camera wodo on second bi ede efi boseba electricals original digital video recorders no boseba electricals MLB open solar standing fan abusia your doom lighter and mount light and afi asabom from a camera ningina boseba electricals MLB original certified cables no a pop-up anti energy commission of Ghana at the boseba electricals jeno atum se a pop-up 1.5 mm copim 16 mm a doom present on a KJT market now a D and share a doom Bosheba Plaza Prisons Runabout a doom present and theater for Dynum 0322 030838 0322 030838 0536 095 966 Uya to enrolling na abibi drum kwa na wo patwa e promise ba so ye na oba abetono ope edwa onuma ebe boost immune system no ema debia wo nyare a e promise ba so ye na oba adum odu Bosheba Plaza obehu promise ba 0535544681 0535544685 na wa friend na bibia koye ama anopai mesha se afi international football num na Ronald Koeman ati atuja se nukrenie ni team no kakra baby a ono Ronald Koeman opesa the Netherlands national team no kokoduno enyadia se wanya half kra enti I was saying the players no improve niema oucherom I was say omutimi asuan intentem World Cup 2026 Netherlands ebetimi akobi na fe amako akoche se Netherlands national team no enie yebetwe video section no Eduardo Camavinga Hugo Ekitike Christopher Nkunku omina etimi etweniye ama the French national team enti anopay yebetwa amra the French national team etweni Newcastle United winger Anthony Gordon ema ade atuga sa obam the national team no a eye motimbo ena ade players eco national team and we're grateful to the teammate no sa debia omabuam ama ono Anthony Gordon and the performance etimi akọ nanim na ose Thomas Tuchel a demanding coach asise coach only a year to debia he want you to do more and no the three lions of England secretary yet atu anim and then anopay Benny McCarthy, Harambe Stars head coach of the Atujasa, Nukrenie, Amane La Cote d'Ivoire, South Points, no, and Hiano Pa, and Ma Cote d'Ivoire national team, no, Ununa, the Harambe Stars, a gamer, I'm a prepare ye, now I'm a training some Kunjerum, Ebetim Abba, Jordan Henderson, while lifting the Premier League title as Liverpool captain before Oko Saudi Arabia. 35 years still playing active football. I say, and yes, near ati atwam dadanti ana debia manager atun nsam efe ono Jordan Henderson say amra emsi akan ema national team a performance ana ema nya kwanyam emsi akan ema the Three Lions of England enom Jordan Henderson na Luis de la Fuente ene nemrante na nyansem kitwa kraw Luis de la Fuente ene nemrante na omo national team bakwa no Ukrainian among performance also and Ocheniye with the squad also with or without Lamine Yamal any other players they're ready for any other game here in the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers Israel World Cup qualifying match I'm in Italy at the bomb Nankupobwa next week na yase Palestine forum womo be protest our stadium nechi and yeah womo to take it ko game no bi kra omo inside hono omo nya tete at say womo womo nko enkonko game no bi na yebeko Brazil national team no omo so ye na Estevao Willian onim se Chelsea akodanom anya call up into Brazil national team no na enra beto training grounds and Don Carlo Ancelotti and memorandum na anya sem ketwa training grounds Don Carlo Ancelotti at the Atujase ono Don are you happy with the likes of William Estevao nom and Motiba woma ebo at the ama various clubs or say a good team any team said your German eba do fit bench rebanum but so no William Estevao in Brazil training and when na anya sem ketwa and yede atuanim and na anopay South American World Cup qualifiers ne de yabakasia conclude one sa yahu omwa womukako jamum I represent South America forum na Brazil and Argentina abatranim sa in October amotranim sa ambassador international friendly and sample and a 2026 FIFA World Cup no etimi atodam Brazil forward Rodrigo ose oye eager sa the Don Carlo Ancelotti ebe started emra womo ebo ayonkufa kansie etia South Korea ono Rodrigo are you ready for that game na uko Egypt asya womo top the group A womo ye amaya wodom wa bibrem ha amonso yenwe sa international breakaway na amatima qualify amo ekom akosi akan our 2026 FIFA World Cup numa ya donsam eto nim Victor James Osimhen Ademola Lookman enafe Okotarim Murphy Moses Simon Calvin Bassey Alex Iwobi Samuel Chukwueze Frank Oyenka omingina akodu Nigeria national team camp enom ana Ademola Lookman to come, sir, Homuntimin Traho, where I advantage, I'm a Nigeria, sir, Oko South Africa, yet to me at I'm 3 points. I won the qualifiers noom, and our Sam matches, at me Akadam, Homutim Kudimafe, Omutim Enyam 2026 FIFA World Cup, take it to me. Now I'm Echo, Steven Gerrard, are in SMP, and I took on England squad, no, Nina, Wakasa, at the Afon Trent Alexander Arnold Odin. Come on, Steven Gerrard in some way, and on the two.
I think we were all egotistical losers. The Chelsea thing is exactly the same. It makes me feel shit. There's not many better than Roy Keane when I judge a midfielder. I can understand it from being in Trent's shoes. And you know the stick he got? So what? I got it. The next person that flirts with Real Madrid or Barcelona or blah blah, they're going to get stick. We play a game with millions and millions of people that are paying good money or they're all sorts, you're going to get a bit of stick. He would have everyone terrorised in the Premier League. I'm telling you right now, he'd be the best midfielder in the Premier League.
striker no kranie Hurricane ultimate rate strikers and prayer obey a theme.
It feels lovely, and the nicest thing is to see so many old faces that I haven't seen for, well, some of them for decades. Whether it's players from Leicester or Tottenham, Everton, it's amazing. Just looking now, I see Peter Beardsley over there, so it's a lovely thing, and I've only just arrived and I've already seen about 15, 20 players that I play with. Peter Schill, getting into the box, need people around them that know what.
Na uko Barca suya se mi ko Spain from international football no ye dim komo e Spain Rooney Badat ono a player winger Emma Barca or say or believe say on time ebeba only problem bia say of late or starting games if bench and watching oko Javier Tebas suya or say a say ombebo Villarreal game with other games outside Spain. Or say any issue be a way of selling your league to other nations. I know Javier Tebas La Liga president Rensema or the Etujam reporter Yanseka HM Hans Flick and Barca players no etime Asia Munususa international breakaway na fe mumfa resetting mentality na Yerizumia na fe still yabesa hu Barca na Asia mumfo 9 millions numubiem and your Hans Flick and Samoa or the two players no anim na after international break what they can't say Lamine Yamal and you likely say Barca and Girona obetime Asia kan na bom obema 30 to 45 minutes and your reporter ekutai and na pay Ronald Araujo a defender at the Emam Barca mete se Nyankopobwa general transfer window of Biaba on Betonum amano every team num Madrid Diamete HM se Olirian Chouameni amu consider se amuma Olirian Chouameni contract extension bia na amu probia obetima 50 into court Chapi Alonso in system no metesa star Madrid Elkanim Sir, I'm going to be from Abasa Nanai, former Liverpool captain Steven Gerrard, and I'll say Trent Alexander-Arnold, a best successful Madrid or a super player, a pra and a only the capabilities of a Trent Alexander-Arnold and what a former Liverpool player and a now coach for Madrid and Steven Gerrard and the Tuja Sarah and Yanwa and Yama Chapi Alonso as a coach Yanwa and Merakrano Siakai as a footballer Namasa or no ball Metford na Okotu Oba Englander Marcus Rashford and Samno said Marcus Rashford Barca ever sign a permanent and answer Barca and sign a permanent according to latest reporter Mensaka HM said this will project more it sounds a Barca a lot of options home na Manchester United officials Asia players no and no more meeting Manchester United winning just 3 of their last 7 games in the Premier League NG and Koso officials naka at the actual players and say was yetime epejam ya motimbonum Rene Molstein a former assistant coach Emma Manchester United I say Ruben Amorim sir system and ya dadina oya stop hono ansisa na dwen and ya letters and no every former Liverpool defender Kono Cody sir Mamon Fasubo and more Ibrahima Konate say I Konate and I'm saying Liverpool Shewe Chino and Yamachono I said Sonia and what to Tokrono then saying a share as a veteran Van Dijk Amaraso so Abatakibi at the Abuam Konate and what Liverpool Elkanim sir general transfer window on me assign another center back at the Abat team num and what you oko Kenan Yedas na suya or your player Emma Juventus say answer for them a Drombe Bia sa Amansa Abaka Kenan Yedas and Afe Abasia Kai Emma one more former Chelsea midfielder Frank Lampard Akasa Afa Moises Caicedo N'Golo Kante and Afe Claude Makelele ho na Ninsama Anisa on the likes of Makelele mo abobo aka deka krabi and some pop and what man compare Moises Caicedo with those players or a good player. Remember Akaka Joko at the Atuja Enzo Maresca and Chelsea team num I'm quite trained and also or believe sir with time there'll be a team to beat na Dientia Chelsea and for Donnarumma in here according to Elushemwa Mima ye HM say oh Omni Mike Mignon of AC Milan Adim Koma Kwanimi Yepa Homonim say your season Obeba as free agent NT and a Chelsea Amfa Donnarumma Onim say in a summer transfer window Chelsea ye Biasika na Milan eligible na also NT and amo Amfa no say Obeba as a free agent and your reporter a fee Chelsea so ye e to dra and na ano pay Dusan Vlahovic Metesa buying money phone tin hujai na buying phone sa amohwe Nicholas Jackson kaka sa Chelsea force adenom ay complete dia obetna medi esino a general pure osisa okobo Serie A game ewo Australia AC Milan komuno o say akwadosem enem pedinfonom no crazy yengina so anopay na yamfanko funkro so sem no NC on Oyerepa TV on Oyerepa 100.7 FM yeba not for boss player any team nina a team actress nebom ABA Herbal Clinic amoja amawe dari pa eba ani ya de pa dia womu a specialist inti yeba call not for yene bra kwaku atim komo the next 10 minutes eba na show no actress bra kwaku good morning say BBI fine nti emewe de yebetie ABA Herbal Clinic
ABA Herbal Clinic oti enken na no pay nsu bie mechichi ahwefo nyina na onye hu yen sei pe na wo say ye ba be kan ni yade ho asem de bia ya me ka chero se wani na wo ho sa na sombo e de ma ho enye nko e sombo nso de ma me asa ne se ne yembre mo twedi ampo nyankopon de ni ayare se tumi adom sofo ata sofo abrante sofo rasta asisi ame na okase watena se e okwada so adwena se market na chi pe na se ne odi nubina ne amban ko hinini abena ode sa eniyade e ma se etukra na wo se wani ne ho hia mi ntime ntena se e ma wani no ensei da bi mebon dero e ma wo so wo se ABA Herbal Clinic ejuma pa ye dinie na wono maba abeso yan ahwede adansilie nku a na omode enam enti na de bia ba pie mu ABA na nipa abodom pem nipa dodo na no obi na edi hu adansie amom nso ate na omoba enti me sarawo sa wo teme nkan na no pe ya na we hu ne se ABA Herbal Clinic wani yade ne de ye tuni na se enso ede amount said the mechanic kwada so adwena se opɛ mu na nkasa atena se sofwata ankasa etena adwam fiti juada na ba na nya asem ketwa ewe ABA Herbal Clinic nti wuti wo twɛn den bra ye clinic ye be saw yade ye be diagnose you ye wa nurse for kuku dam o na obɛtwetwe nkomom oba pressure o RBA o sugar ni nyina ye be check the amount oba yiwe fidie won so e be screen body ni di nyina yade bi ehinte bi e be hu aka akyerew na ɛno nso no wakɔ akɔhu doctor sofwata na afei ehu aduro na ehu achi wade na ode ka no yade ni dwane afiri ni pedwam no eni yade no edwane afiri ni pedwam na de ahoto enso etimi abro je numbers we na frame 0541 56 51 99 0541 56 51 99 and that's 0531 780 651 0531 780 651 na na ye bi herbal clinic enso etimi atwetwe nkomam de bi ya meka glaucoma wasem na wotwe my adwen say glaucoma me kire mu ye because nipa eba ebi herbal clinic no but na say hu say mu be 70% glaucoma na edi wan o mani so nya je say essay eni ne kora enti na say menya abotra me cheche glaucoma ni mu wate ase me say glaucoma ya de na nka say pressure enti bi da adwen ni mu na eno na pressure begina so a potoka sim sa pressure no your friend IOP pressure and na say intraocular pressure sa pressure ni begina optic nerve ne so asantini na da adwen ni mu na eboa ma adwen ni ni di nkita ho no se pressure ni nya begina so pe na akofa glaucoma yade e de abrɛw na glaucoma yade ni omu ahodo obeye num nti obia ne de odenam nti na meka kire osa yare sabia wo sa oba ye ABA bar clinic ye ni yenim glaucoma ko a e haw ye ni yenim meduro kwan de kana glaucoma na se betu yen ho surgery nsem bi enim operation nsem bi enim obepie mo ABA bar clinic ye mo hwehwe ne we bia ye ma hwehwe se fa so woni ne so na emom no indubnani ambe ya yam nti se du sam ye de ma de kwakofra aduane adi esanse yenim se ni yade eteremu yade enti no ye ma de kwakokan yade ni wotire ne mu ebe ye moje ni mu adwuma na pepe ni nachi na epie wani ne so na hoto na ope no so no onsa etumi akam ye obaako won ma ye friend open angle glaucoma eno no na ye friend hintefra ye no esanse ono obehinta o mfie be ye du mfie be dunum enti me se o pa ma won we se wo 20 years na wo glaucoma ansa na wadwen beba so epie o wani ne so no ubetimi akobe 40 years ansa no won se sa glaucoma we ebi o wani ne so nanso ebeduru sa time no na asai intini ne wie ama intini ni mu aye mere emu asisi se de wo se ye adwuma na intimi ye na adwuma enti epie wani ne so na edum ene no mesere otutumika si ya diagnose glaucoma we bia tutumika na bepie mo ABA bar clinic na yentu ase enso enfama enti sa glaucoma we betimi ade 119 fie bebere enti obitimi ba na so fata ka je say glaucoma we edi be 10 to 15 years I am pa because ache papa ye o say enso meni ne sha ase ye be fie num no say aye ntini ni so adwuma awie enti epia na edum ene no sanso ne wo angle closure glaucoma enso wo hono na sa glaucoma ya de we de bia meka wasem se ono nso ne pressure na ode bana no nya den enti ono nso betimi ade 119 fie du no ko nanim na emom no sa angle closure glaucoma we ono de about the signs and symptoms ba o kire wo se ampa mene yade we ya mabetena wani ne so enti ono betimi abra ye ocular migraine na se migraine wo no mabom se utifa ahya ase se edwaw afi na de dede aba begina wasom enti ano no betimi are painkiller ti yade ne beko ebesen ba esan se enye ti yade na ye hini no da bi eye eni no sa angle closure glaucoma ono eno de saati paye na ba wo no ma se dia dede wasum ye wuhu no mesera otutumika na bepie mo ABA bar clinic ni ntu ase enso enfamam afen so ne glaucoma ba ko wo no mo aye fra no secondary glaucoma anase angle recession glaucoma bebi ameka cho se glaucoma we ono nko anante ono nko ana ho odi ni so enti ontimi mpie we ne so obeye adwuma wo tire ni ma na mum otwen se ubenya bibia e fra na blunt eye trauma se meka blunt eye trauma eti se dia bia bo wani so kotwe bia ba beto eni ne so enti sa kotwa na beto eni ne so no eno na akotwe sa glaucoma we enso e dia ba bara bepie mo ABA bar clinic ibetu ase enso e de amount tenya kotwe ne ba pe eno ne yefra na secondary glaucoma afi ya congenital glaucoma wono mo eno ne nkora mu enti mo nse akora yebetimi awa akora bia obedi 2 years 3 years 4 years na nani ahase se eye ne ya ni a diagnosing glaucoma at a very young age no odi free awoye na ebaye nti eno nso wo no mtime so ba we pmo ABA bar clinic je number so na frame 0541 565199 0541 565199 and that's 0531 780 651 0531 780 651 na ni ABA herbal clinic enso etime atwetwe nkomo mesra wo de ne yete cataract ena mba beka ho asem na ya nansi ade ye common o cataract mo ni se epie wadi ne so no nipa na koye surgery awie no na afa wanya bibia refa na capsule pacification anase after cataract enti ubehu sa afa surgery ni yakoye 10 yakoye firi na esan eba biemu e wo tirani mu enti we nya de ebeko tirani makona ne nyina de firi wo no ma mesere wa nya de anho beto ade we kira wo hu ade ben wa hu de bia me ka kira o se obibi e fa no refractive errors wo no mo enin ewo ho sa no etese camera o phone camera etimi focus afin se bedu bebi na etimi focus yi enti o phone camera no de to ade yeso a wo no na de ubon se to de bia se ni aye ble age wo de watare ana ntuma bi tissue bia pepa camera no na afei aba clear kakra ado na kira o se sa na eni netie enti se ade we kira na se unhu na sa wo ye myopic a mesraw tutumika eni na ebo nka ye sa atochima ade ben wo pinso na unhu a eno kira o se eni na tochima eye aba clinic na de beba na yetu ase enso de ama kwada so adwina se market na cheaper na ebutu software tankasa te na adwuma o ye adwuma enya asem ke 20 ye nyina ye mpie mu weni ye wo yanko ade a ebie wa hye glasses a che o pese o yidi tu a ebie ba clinic ye o surgery asen ababiem anan prefer na doctor kwakoye o surgery pese o be ya ebie he ba clinic ya ma de ade kwakọ for adwane okoko rice water tom brown na wodi na ade fra na fe ahoto na apen so no onsan so etimi akam nipa dodo na wo no ma omo astati experience bi e from optic neuritis they be am optic neuritis one say me so optic nerve ni tin na da adwen ni mo no se chance say inflammatory chance say enho na de abema wehu ni say wani ne be chance say enho no enti na chance say pegya o ma bon say 3 days time na asen ajojo o ma na asen pegya o ma na asen ajojo o ma na asen pegya eno na kira o say intini bi da adwen ni mo achance ya keka na ho tutumika ne be pie mo ABA ba clinic ne ntu asen formal mesi efini ewia ti medie ne yade ba enti obi e fa no trachoma wo ne yade efini de ba enti eno no o de ne nya glaucoma o de ne nya cataract ne mum na woni ankasa ye wo ya bra ABA ba clinic ne ye ma wo ye ndro ni bi na fa ko frabia ye hospital anas ye clinic ye nya pharmacy anas ye nya drugstore obi ti me for some mfa mu ndro ni bi maneme mesro ye mfa ye ndro ne mane ebia ba clinic enya ne yade nko an ye sa wo no mabra manpower na ye adwuma wo de kwa fa ko bensu e na anom sanso na ebia ba clinic ko be pie mo ye na so ye a shenis forma me say yade a stroke diabetes hypertension e bonus wo no mo yade ye miensa we ti me de ne yade ba yade boba ko bekum ne ma mienu ye be kan stroke ye be kan diabetes ne ye be kan pressure no na ya kan no ma ne nyina afiri ni pedwie ni mu na wonto na apa no sanso etimi aka e man infections out there fan show tirim say nemu nko na de ba heat ti me de ba public toilet urinals now using it me de ba nti some infections no ene ye ma ndubina ne ambe ya yam ne ti say sam o de kwa akofra eye ewo na adi na wonto na apa no sanso etimi aka je number na frame 0541 565199 0541 565199 and that's 0531 780 651 0531 780 651 ABA heba na aje so senya mensa wo
right ye to aso ede amamo na ye twan ho kakra bi eba dwumadie no eto aso ede amamo Sometymer Otuo-Acheampong still na oti akwanya kese ni mu anopai me ba cho opeka na odi adu dwuma na ese me wo adwuma ko ba kwa mbekamfo ede amamo I bought 20 motors. I bought 20 motors. Now I bought on the authorized agent Toyota any Honda cars Ghana maimua ye HSA ye de tumi krata andi amano ese obeton na obianso anya car ni bi na watwi na owo Toyota any Honda cars bi ena e wana so pe car ebe suit you needs o de ko adwuma o de ko program o be bia ko bia no car wo behia no Toyota car Sibia. I bought 20 motors. One more a day above. One more Toyota Vozi. One more Toyota Noah. Toyota Sienta. Toyota Vase. Toyota Belta. And I from more Honda Step Wagon. Ewa omo asweye. Na de teni so ba. Ka ne bono. Ewa from papa. Papa a sembianso anyhow. Odo wani chemua. Tano so. Yewo agrike honoma. Ene ya santoa. Senior high school. Ena edi enimche. The best automotive excellence company our Ghana ha I bought 20 motors Toyota any Honda cars Brian say never jodi and also fa nante system na bibianko yi and for my number no 0249 849 972 0249 849 972 Kingdom Herbal Center still na yegusu eto nupano edema apomuden de maka cho se hu hia papa enu ntina kingdom no e wo se ojo de kingdom garlic capsules and bitters eno immune system support stress release anxiety arthritis hypertension stroke bekwa kingdom no cholesterol level ni subete kingdom garlic capsules and bitters kingdom ginseng power capsules eboa Emma Bema udi adwuma ye ewo mpam eboa mo ahoɔden mapa ubetumi edia power ewo mpam tremendous capsules emana do vaginal infection free or menstrual disorders and afi bad odor ni nyina etu ase edima ko ba bi eto no bia no ubenya kingdom no ni bi na wato for kingdom ewo 0597 298 855 and 0559 761 144 odotobi rural bank hear them wano any abuafo onu na ma yesika ame de ahye dwumade bia ye di mu enu ntina loan packages no wade dodo na ba salary workers loan susu loan cocoa loan microfinance loan funeral and social loan transport loan nyina oba obema obi de tieni ene entu susu a 60-day period no qualify XML special susu loan bi na sika da no ya bo hom prema komako enum enti amount na de akwa hye dwumade bia wudi mu na onso wanya ahoto odotobi yesi be bie current account ho na to shares na de bia da yemfa sika ni bi enka ho emfa emao e current account eno so ewo yaso no ye head office ewo Jacobu Kumase eni Sometymer ya two branches ni pi ena edi apete branches ya to apete no eye be se edu enan ewo Kumase eni Sometymer mu odotobi bank bia me ba choko eso pelona wo mo dia bani bi ombe mo bi now so oho ahehan 03220 91454 and 0243 710 784 Amen Scientific Hospital, the best alternative medical hospital in Africa. In no 24 June Oba Oyade Biade Bano, Yadia Droni Bikawa, Ubena Hoto, your machines are ya diagnose you near Muadro, na Onswanya Yarisa, stroke Yadia, Awo Hunsem, and a Yadia Atran Swacha Okwenkono, Obaya Swaya, Yeni Nawa Juma, Ewa, Kumase. Achimata Chiman, Kwana Sofumase, Ekwansweho, and Amen Scientific Hospital, Yawo, other branches of Ghana, Enchi, Bogawa, Bibiani Accra, Chakra de Tamale, Tebu Bunkoko, Sunyane, Ho, Tehirebiso, and a Fe Hohoi, Ubehuye Eho, for Amen Scientific, our 0277 00 1234, and a 0241 367349. Kangen and magic drinking water, and Suanya Dro. Jumadi Dinom, like Doctor Dro, ya can't choose alkaline water, ni pH awasono, a kangen and so, and a onum koni pedianima, a ye acid the woman in a said a bear, ya diabetes cancer bar, and to me and tiny pedianimo, num kangen so, a boa kuma, oliva, and you kidney hobai, a finarwaho, a maskin a torso, now for more vitamins are a bromany pediano, enya and wantene, Brahman UGC, Tafuni Road. Abawaru Junction, Pakiki, Organic Cafe or Stadium, Lizzie Hotel, Santasi Runabout, and a Fesu Sumankwani Junction, Ewo Ashton, Honina Kwa, Ubenya Kanji, Sony B, na Wato, Fred Kanji, Ewo 0241 44 91 91, and a 0507 37 9474. Afe grow fine about tonic, you know, and on a boa mano. Ama fichi komu hao aye jojo edi ama eno na ebua ama unsanu na ina etititi no moja asani ye ewo mu na nso wanya ahoto onu grow finer udidi kama obeda kama grow finer drono me ba cho vitamins ewo mu ebua emo ayare ama ho atoa yade no a wo ho eto no e contentem edima pe grow finer dro bi to ewo pharmacy anasa e ba shop bia na benya bi na wato afro pedodo eto a digital herbal clinic. Oh, Kumase, I'm a come runabout. Yabe Bank of Africa. For go fine. 0244 596532. 0244 596532. Not only grow fine. At the Incomo, a Promoti Herbal Clinic. Dr. Sam Nono, or Sebra, for any yadia in bra, and yadia beer halbiano, eye syphilis, glaucoma. Eye cataract, I feel long and short sightedness, blurry eyes, so bar, obemu adro,
me ba cho wani yade no obetu ase e de amount doctor so ba no enya ni yade nkwa na ode ba yade bi te say diabetes sexual weakness after stroke blood pressure hernia ulcer gonorrhea candidiasis waist pains and after goiter eye kompo ba Dr. Sam ebetu ase ye sofoli soldier for kwan so any assemblies of God asori no and edi anim hwe me kire apomodi herbal clinic free 0551 098961 0551 098961 Oban Lux Hotel abutu obe kama e de amount ni nyina ne se ye ho no environment ne ho ye cold dede bia ni ho unya sumdwe o concentrate e odwumadie bia wudi so oba your restaurant to be did your ho your bar obenum bibi ho your free wifi dey ma internet sem any problem your conference so anyumako betumi abeje ayo mu programs ho what worry awie ope biaye ayo wedding reception a Brandos Hotel ye ma space kese pa ama ayo wedding reception ay kabehwe Asukwa Olam Street ye ni Babara Sports Stadium eben pa Frenox e was 03220 244 38 and after 03220 24162 on Knox Hotel NDM Komo after Edek SM Bitters waist pains low sperm count premature ejaculation and after low libido bema oba nyatinka eso no ho kani bedi hemu bosome enum no maka ese 21 days and also no ho kani hia eno na bema asumdwe abafie entu nyatinka onum edeke sembekesa watinka nde bia da bepeja ede amabe sisiare afri ho obo adwuma na ba afri mu ebeba and after untumi embo adwuma ye wompem ukosi na dimanu agema edek smbks ebedu akagina mu ba bi etonno ewo Ghana ubenya bi ato edu eba clinic kofar by omo number 0243 989 368 and 0201 044 221 Amansie Homecoming Festival October 31st and a lunch no ebaso na de etienie 1250 cedis na Miss Amansie contest the Kids Talent Show also abeka ho o we ni achede pi and Amansie Educational Fund ye be lanche ye gisika na ye de aboa de kire ne adesua e Amansie traditional area honum anasa Amansie ye communities no for 0209 511-178 and a 0202 445 829 Amansie Homecoming Festival or FM any TV idea 234 Yagua Hotel traditional council wa Amansie and Bekwai Municipal Assembly womu and asoya sna edi dwumadi edi eba yedi ani si na dwumadi no atwa so edi amamo still na your life and Oyerepa Radio Oyerepa TV Today Sports and wasugusu awuti na uhwebi el kasafidie no.
Okay.
So, yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mr. Solomon de
Carter.
Oba bato Carter.
Carter.
Carter. Na Carter no o ti ase.
Carter no. Edin.
Da se din bia wa se.
There be surname.
When are that
surnames be bring near.
There be boni din bia representative.
Carter. Surnames be bring na any bia.
Carter.
Isa say jeze.
Hey. Carter dey ase ne say.
Yes.
Omo issues with memories.
Oh there be. Yeah, memory ka.
Mo fadia unto bo.
Yeah, memory ka. Ekapa.
Mude amonya research about the Carter no.
Edi we dey office so akwa bi na nke koma na nka.
Na ba ku bi mpo ameme so hunu ase ba say
exactly too.
It's an Irish Scottish and English origin. And it's an occupational name given to one who transport goods by cat.
So ati ase.
Or wagon.
Wow. Enti mo be fadi sa o.
It is about the
Hey, do mo ye Carter movie bi. Enu na okay o dey aso no pe enyan. 10:25. Me si broni di bia wo fa na wa nya abutra.
Papa ma Solomon Ochere.
Ozo mpe Ochere no. Ope Carter.
Carter is a strong classic name. Yes, that's sure.
Gani na o me nyina. David, that's sure
to suit both boys and girls for decades to come. Carter.
I am Medi.
So I say name to no be at me.
I am Medi. One can say name your man member.
Be at me.
Right. No, Alaji, Yanko, Zach.
But
I mean of a Carter refers to a person who drives a cart for a living. A profession that was crucial in medieval times for transporting goods. As an occupational surname, Carter signifies historical role and carries connotations of practicality and diligence. The name also refers. Okay, so the meaning of Carter can refer to a person who drives a cart for a living. Carter, okay. So as an occupational name, Carter signifies the historical role and carries connotations of practicality and diligence. Practicality and diligence. They also refer to the fish. A whiff or maze of. Is that a fish? That's it. I didn't have you. A fish.
Yeah, so and it's all about the FIFA World Cup qualifiers. Now, before I began, there also no. I said there are other World Cup qualifiers are interest especially our group now. You want Libya, Cape Verde, and Cameroon. A group 9. Or more, and the best started the World Cup qualifiers today at exactly 1 p.m. We say CAF and as FIFA and say group Biano will be born in the end at the same time. And for example, say 1 p.m. no, you be Eswatini playing against Angola, Ethiopia, Guinea-Bissau, Libya, Cape Verde, and Mauritius, and so any Cameroon and a bebo. Now, so today, must have group will just say Cape Verde 19 points. The ordinary Cameroon 15 points. So mathematically, Cape Verde here 3 points and they have qualified from the next 2 games of the Bono. And Cape Verde away Libya. Then they play the whipping boys in the group Eswatini at home. And so unya but now share the dynamics of group 9 there. If back as a Cape Verde qualify for World Cup. Then Cameroon will go and fight for the second slot now because Cape Verde will beat Eswatini. I will Muklo qualify. Even if Libya beat them today, they still have the chance to beat Eswatini and they've qualified because then Cameroon Mauritius Cameroon will move from 15 to 18. 1 point behind Cape Verde, even if they lose against Libya. So Cape Verde can afford to lose today based on their standings. If they lose against Libya today, what it means is that Libya will go to 17. Cameroon win against Mauritius, they will go to 18. Still, now they are 2 Cape Verde, even if they lose against Libya. Then Cape Verde have a last home game against Eswatini to play, which they will beat them and they've qualified. We are likely to get a new team qualifying from Africa to the World Cup in Cape Verde. And against Libya, it's going to be an interesting game. But I think Cameroon for now, or my disappointing because no BFC a group that they will win easily and qualify. But now maybe they are fighting with even Libya for the second position, no? Because depending on what will happen between Libya and Cape Verde, Cameroon and also Mauritius, and ability to determine how this group will look like. And so, one group that is gearing up to be interesting one. You say resource free Cape Verde one aba. Planning in all aspects of your life, you have to plan and plan very well. Cape Verde. I'm for him because I remember when we were playing for the 2006 World Cup. Okay. Yes. Any question?
ACN scoring.
Yes. Yes, I remember that game. No, that was the first time I heard of Cape Verde, the Panthers of football. Now that's that time. No, me. I'm keeping boys. When Cape Verde are playing the qualifier, as at that time, 2002, 3, 4, 5, as my AK, Cape Verde were whipping boys when they are playing qualifiers. Now Cape Verde have been able to move from whipping boys to now serious African team contenders whenever they are playing qualifiers. now Kevin move from Ghana choma ni ashobo home na wait omo mum tia no mo hye na Kevin Ghana for Ghana nye ochi oboy left right
sir
omo ko hye ankura no ehuri Ghana okay ko e commentary wo efa Afcon no e ko commentary wonum no tafo wonum no na yesi Ghana nkura Kevin hwe Ghana nkura we small boys who no money age no money. So that is where Kevin have moved now to say a country that we are beating them easily. Now, omuchi ano mo share. They plan very well. And I'm say Kevin ano mo. Omu nkwala papafua. Omakoko wo ewo yi Portugal ne sa krokro mu a. Omuma. And I'm yiri mboko ka be sa Portugal national team no.
Ede asem na okay.
Oh.
O say Quebec for no. Esuma mema.
They been say omu realize say they have nationals. Omako wo.
Okay. Said the Ghana and Nigeria you know
will be no. It's to improve our football. Why not approach them and bring them back? Because I'm from Portugal only be more. Portugal national team no be that. But he is playing for a decent club. Based on, for example, almost like a Daniel Rocha Livramento, or Casa Pizza, a top team in terms of middle team in the Portuguese league. But Daniel Rocha Livramento, Portugal, Ogotu Ramos, Ogotu Ronaldo, and I go to Joao Felix Monuano, only more. So they are approaching no much number, say, Massa. Kasapisa na obono and your team national team Portugal. Because Portugal before you can play for the top national team no as a striker no. Your club should be Benfica, Porto, any top clubs now outside Portugal no. Etibra. Oba ya no much and say Masa bra we accept you come and play for us. No much naba. You go to Omo Muford. Everybody tell mo Akanjo. Osaka ma Victoria Gumaresh. I am for them so too. Sabantewi. On to Bernardo Silva. On to Bruno Fernandes. He can't play ahead of Palhina. On to more against some of us Portugal. Then the approach him say, Massa, you have a way to play at the world stage for people to see you. Portugal will not recognize you, but we there. Ukom ni Kevet. You go Portugal, but Ukom ni Antibra. Yeah, they will be accepted. Uba, you have the chance to go.
Okay.
Omo Abante befano Giovanni. Estrela di Amadora. And also Portugal on na top flight in the Portuguese league. And also no Machinaba. So they sat and planned. And today, when you play against Cape Verde, if you are not careful, a deal over the but they are playing, you are going to play against top player because they are playing consistent every week in the Portuguese league and some decent leagues some to Europa. Untimi emfa omo India agro eno and I don't know is abedo be modu because if you look at from the Amford Krasnodar ubenya Farense mebo Victoria Gumareshi ubenya Estrela ubenya versus Casapisa eti from the Amford to the attack they are all playing every week in the top league. You can't underrate them because if you underrate them more you are in trouble. And then them to and them do be and they just need a 3 points per and they are making their maiden edition appearance at the World Cup United States, Mexico and Canada. And take a very story to one that exciting one I think say will be a share him say and even though minister say or more attention be able to lead the game so because if you have a game against Eswatini at home there, whatever happened at Libya or Tripoli, you still have a chance of beating me. I make your amends. Or side game number 4.
Right. We will come and look at Black Stars and Kotoko versus Gold Stars when we come back. Yeah.
World Cup qualifiers need do. Nah. Say there's a key to kind. Say ne baby a Nigeria bewo. Kived any Libya game no. Na the ma Cape story is so interesting. They say the two form group now Eswatini and again the lowest points. It will give a group with 2 points. Cape with 2 games to play. They said the Ghana has 2 games against Central African Republic and Lesotho. Omobo Libya now, their next game is against Eswatini. These 2 games, they need just 3 points from these 2 games. Into 3 from possible 6. One tea almost story na say. So when you watch so be do much here. But me and quite be so to 2023 AFCON. Baby na kran kai say Cape Verde bo quarter final. AFCON na ye ko ye na e film group stage no. Cape Verde e ko sa AFCON no quarter final. And then you brady can you make quarter final. 2013 so to make quarter final. Looking at a country with population of 600,000, the kind of belief I'm so to manya since the very day I'm about my first football game in 1978. Actually, and your man would do my dear shame. So to my added passion, development, investment into their football. And then your players will be a woman on here. Nazaki can't home. They even call them. You ever see a Baba Maki national team? No. Say a car passion. And no, I'm an example. We say, Obia or share Sevilla and the Barcelona game. No. Sevilla and share Barcelona because of good tactics. Many opportunity to watch Argentine Matias Almeida, who is the coach of Sevilla. Our dressing room so to this message to Sevilla players no. Now who share passion the message in here. We a player, bema boada. You feel say it's a day game we win kwani we assess say. And that was the approach at Sevilla the co game. Meaning say Uzoto yanko share Cape Verde any Cameroon game no. Tama Delon Livramento Eji born free Baleba and Semono. Baleba bought arguably the best league in the world, Premier League. Livramento bought in the Portuguese league. Baleba name Yeka one of the best holding midfielders in the Premier League. He's one of them. Price tag at that Baleba so ne over 100 million. When Pia Umfa. Onu the crab. Ena Delon Livramento Zutu e kwa fa so kwaje bo ni free Baleba nsem passion na make one sem de binu no when you reach stage you have no other option to spit blood and send a victory aba eni bi na Livramento ye no na ofa ball no at the half of Cape Verde a quite one passing 3 Cameroonian defenders. Kobo born for nana on the ball to net. No. There are a lot of African players, a mobile African content, mobile Europe, they will not show that determination and passion. It's one asset. I work a vet, I will disqualify. Whilst you can't about how moms to invest and develop more football. And the passion of players in the show. And you're very key. What I see a woman who you come more Portugal baby free. They have shown say your time in here.
I need to say my man said that well, second visa no is not an easy way. But apply, go through, only say I know only main destination. I know Mugunyam Kaka. I the mom on say it is French Niams too. You have African French. Free agriculture go from Nabuch France. You fire English speaking countries now too. Ghana and Nigeria first no. Ghana and Nigeria in Abuchiri and England and London. When you do land, you can hear unti. It's how they are Nigerian players no. But there are most times about English clubs may make you offer for Nigerian player your boy outside. No for play no call. Over force 100 number team the way England no. Yeah. It is an Cape Verde for story here. But in all this, to one thing they say, but most of their players are based in Portugal.
Yes, I never can say you go through that process, maybe. and other African countries are go to that processing. Every stage be there were some African countries say they don't want you to be part of the national team because the lifestyle that they live no and with but when you watch this Kived players too, and I say everything about the Leon Liverment to go now or share against Cameroon, which was their last qualifying game as an Ombebone against Libya, no? And they represented the passion at Kived for sure. You told they will be the second smallest country to qualify for the World Cup. In case also Mutimi had the 3 points against either Eswatini or against Libya. It's one game I'm to Kived game as favorite, and their worst to the game will be a draw. Ethiopia and Guinea-Bissau so means what follow Guinea-Bissau and Ethiopia so group ni kakra. On say bema boda Egypt in leading group no. And Burkina Faso that second. It looks like Egypt with the ticket because Egypt go against Djibouti. And Egypt had the first position ticket to be at the 2026 World Cup. Then Burkina will pick the second slot and go and play the qualifiers. It's games near Barcelona. Ethiopia and Guinea-Bissau. So to double chance for Ethiopia. Egypt win over Djibouti and then Sierra Leone, Burkina Faso Freetown. I think to a draw, double chance for Burkina Faso. Eswatini in Angola, a win for Angola. I was arguing Mauritius and Cameroon. A way to get the second slot. And Cameroon will put in much effort over that game. So to Yama Cameroon double chance over that game. Then Oko Group here, you were Niger and Congo, and after you were Zambia, as soon as Tanzania, Amzutu or more able. One thing, I think FIFA and the CAF, I know say at this stage, matches in Ayabon at the same time. Even though you two Yam Pompe, I know they are one thing, everything has started by Yam Pompe. Because incidents, the basis will give them, you be on the basis of baby. But taking those decisions, I think a good decision from FIFA. Congo ni Niger to Mamema Niger double chance. Then Tanzania against Zambia. Possibly go both teams. I was giving him. But Yenye and their qualifiers. One country to be certain say based on their journey and how they have developed their football, may qualify for the World Cup 2026 in Mexico, Canada, United States of America is given. Okay,
Ghana can come because you come to Ghana. Ghana can also qualify today.
On say yes, we can qualify. See, that means other matches no, but Yesha seems to your home advantage against Comoros. Comoros.
As a Mali bonus
against Comoros Sunday, our class posted you.
Sunday we are.
Sunday day anyway. Our class near qualifies in Navy.
All right.
But on say Kived for the end too. You cannot take anything away.
And it's their first time. So
yes, aside results no money to the kind of performance they have put up. Ghana here qualify but to your performance near convincing.
Okay.
Bona here bonenye.
Plus 11 goals.
Oh, it will be.
Statistics no or the
and now yet hey. When you bed near boy and Mali and then you have root what no.
That's what say.
And you what? Say no what say.
Well, that was against Chad.
No.
But that was bad.
8 matches, 19 points. So 8 in the mount, 20 is 4. So we've lost 5 points. That's a good record for Otuo.
You're born in yet.
No way in the mechanic. I got 22.
You're born in yet.
That'll be quite on a syllable. But not a you, Madagascar. So Madagascar so when here.
Madagascar ball against EU. Omoko Comoros.
So if they win, Omono was
Comoros 15 points.
And Madagascar was 18. 16.
Yeah.
So if they win,
Comoros can also fight for the second slot.
Okay, so Madagascar winning Ombeko 19.
Yeah.
And then hope for the final game. Ghana should be true.
Yeah, I mean.
Otuo qualify. Mumani Juma. You know,
on one end never go work out.
Then you're not a
different.
You're not a point.
I had to say you go school no. You do your teacher anyway with match there class 6. But who could JSS so your teacher for from.
But classes from my defense or
yes, but never na ho din do. Say SS teachers ni be bro ha. Time ko was so ko prempe or mass teachers ni bi wa call mass will be able pass, but you could invest here or more much.
There's one on inside the university.
Now make us see
Go to the still
teaching.
Still go to the anywhere because also teaching. Yeah, remember never heard. On one of go. Unya 26 points. The reason I'm man
the highest will be 25.
And also of course
About 22.
22 and the 25 points. Mama, I'm one of the best in the group square. Getting 25.
But you see, on a more serious note, the kind of teams away a group, how Mali is very disappointing, leading to the sacking of their manager and other things, Madagascar, Comoros, Central African Republic.
They do an manager 25 nowhere. They have argument on the Bepam.
Oh,
the born in your field, 25 for possible 10.
20, I may say.
You leave me up.
Okay.
Capello Mokaji live where
Remadu, school, your lectures, no teachers.
Coaching the entire house. Oh, baby, you will be a trade.
Your coach or
you will lecture invest.
No 20 coach or the teams qualified from Division 1 by Premier near January. Satan to us one Division 1 to Premier. So I'm going to a Division 1 Premier. Not Premier for everywhere. Oh, so be brave. I'm still too.
Now, you'll be on I don't binti.
Okay.
I don't binti to other than I don't binti.
Police near draw sharp imbus and a pay may come for the amount of Bibiara. Yadia air no, not near to her. Yadia ya. One man say, and yadia ya. Sasun and Nipper call Wintimin Cobina. Yadia some near came. Me say, copy the bio, Ghana for dear Mia, and your Koshia post near draw sharp imbut. Dear Yama, yeno, yes, there be, says, dear, and the abet send so, de be a dano, a benum, yan trama yadia, you know, once and your conum sharp imbus, and a pay will be anti ye, more monum, diabetes, a hamonum, wedro, a sharp imbus, also, sanso, and America said their cancer, hypertension, candidiasis, body pains, menstrual problems. Bosumia so bunsa no bia hu ne asie edane ne so yi wuntimi entibini stress no wafa mu ahu ne oyo ho a wa draw ye sharp imbus post ne draw tie anopai tutumeka ba bia to draw bia no na timi koto bi na nyama enkoyie 0246 2084 96 0261 388 149 na just say when your shopping boost, I'm on a pay, Yadebia, Ayo, Samanko no, what we are sorry at the general now so, Eba phones and accessories, He said, yeah, iPhone no, hey, and Yanas phone corner the best flazy, yeah, will be at the best flazy, Ninans and the tono, and yet beam. iPhone the one empe, when you now in your beer, which will say yes, a pleasant, a bia. Namakacha say no, and I owe Tipaya, sir, the Madamania iPhone, SRCra, Madamania iPhone 13, a dear cra, say dear Bomadem, ever phones and accessories, dear Tierney, for Ghana card, oh, Kwafaka. Wukra 800 Ghana, Eshon Hua, the tennis iPhone, SR no, ya de Mauni ya, ya no buy a payment plan, be a bosume. Yantitu kakrana kano so anana watwi bia no yentu kakrana kano enka ho make us phone nya za wato wie no waja no we ho ekura na de du dwuma bia na wohia bia mo hia iPhone 13 no ene ye with your Ghana card 1800 and no so de be sha wonsam na no so na watwe bosome watwetwa na kakrana krada so na afei etimi apa no ye nyi collateral bia ena guarantee bia so no eni wachi emfa emma Kumasi adum adekum burden wani Mikado Plaza no na edi enhwe ne mu mo nkran no Circle inside American Mall, Circle Mall Block A, Shop 21, Circle TikTok Lane, adjacent modern photos. Yeah, but modern friend at 20 future. I will come and see the no na omuwa 0200 689 170 0200 689 175. Number see me no anapaye with your Ghana card. On subenya iPhone papa and accessories at the cra at the dituma. Rosters roofing was a city no apeke and until Branaba join for son kakra ever through master ye 25% ayatia free sono must be womb pa to say and chance na your fan is aluminium and as allo zinc no and no here na de board dance so na dan a che e de man wa bra empo enso wi dia komobodem na call Rosters roofing nationwide number baby obo bia no asem dana da ho e de man wo hwe me na wutie me e 0 501 453 869 0544 338 042 0544 338 042 na no so wanya Rosters Roofing na de tell say Franco Trading Enterprise Franco nie Nokia phone papa nie Franco nie Samsung nie Franco nie iPhones nie Franco nie refrigerator ban na wope washing machine CCTV camera function monitor video anytime anywhere generator papa bi and a blenders enya mane doso ni nyina so eye wu adjama eye papa oso ono ne de wakonanim 40% and on so why you free so obi eye ne kakra say ya ke hoba hari yen ni nyina ne se dollar ne de ojado ogira cedi no so kwa na eba nti eba sa na o se yen ne ya yen bo mode na ebo mpa ya ma na yesa no yen so ndwen fa so ni bie eno na Franco ka kire wo se 40% nyama bo so nyina no wo ba ne branches ya mebo bo so ya ni nyina na asem de da ho de mount ejaba jewel adum old Mekon Kofo Clinic new kajetia se ho nyina no number kro ya 0245 316969 0245 316969 0560 684147 no Franco nyama papa bi etimi ato edini ye Jacob Columberg Company Limited Jacob Columberg Company Limited wase menka wo ade aka wa so behia wo fie ho light unyanya light good to go obetima koda fie ho ne fie dia masa sieku aboso na light ho a empakura ne ho a wotimi de ntoma kura sefom na wada say wa fie wudidi agro 2 years no akọ o mi renew aka ho kakra me amepesika oboa me so renew 2 years obetu ni na so eno nti koye wode no na wo koye wode no light no okoso sua ne kan so efasas tipan nyina no fakodan Jacob Columberg Company Limited wo ko site wa ono be kwa akosusu ye wi a woni tuamu bio ni akabo ni nyina e de akyerew ye ka kyerew a tuamu sei fatu wono mo de aka no ya wo ya ma wo wie wote wono mo na otua ne kakra house and home wiring PVC pipe fitting, electrical for service, CCTV installation, fire alarm system, pole working, gate automatic motor installation, air condition installation services, electrical fence, ninano, ye nina kama eho edi emao. Nyama papa so nye didi juma ewe yaso ye. Eboni nyehu sa de binimu bo hu sa okoho no mu a ye de mpema nim de me se de ye nyina woni twemu bi wonim sa ye kobusa we ya ye 2 series ni atwero 3 series ye kekabom ne wie ne ye se eho boni nyina sum se ya ne otua se ne ye edi amount ye nkokronom abohia adonko nie best brain ye 0536 006 441 0245 718 958 no anya Jacob Columberg amana wo ye fie no edi amount mesi animu ani animu ni nyina ne se ka chako toothpaste Samara company mo ya di o maka yen se tetibi atwam na ye bomodin enya bidie ni body tire ye mexeni abombro so pepa bre ene de masone so we no enya natural we the true sia o sia fita ewrado do no mu na yi nkonkonene no awe wo wie na ukasa halitosis wunso sansa ya dia wo ahomkamule wo kasampo a oba no betwene so e de apen be ma bi bo anum kwan ache obi so e ka sumsam ache papa ni nyina nso wunyusu ka chakodia wuntumi nya sa de ebi ni nyina nso wuramo shop provision shop more ni nyina no benya bi atimi ato 0246 864 798 0501 454 462 no nya ka chako 2 pesa Samara dia ba no na no nso nyama timi akoyie edi amount ya de na etetew mese wo so tia na etie obi ehu anu abusaw na wako hospital wey wako wey won so nanim ne uja na udamu wa boka nje se de wo kan se ya de na mefa wonko enya mfa wonko wo hia bibini toma plus osa no nko ade a wodi kotu ase ukoye ne se ka cho so wo de ne gastric ulcer diodona peptic ulcer stomach pain stomach gas indigestion abusua momodem didi heavily nanom ahoto no atumi aba woni mobi oyar ulcer momodem wuram ewadum promise eba wonam ashtanwa debita pharmacy ehye ho nkrafo na mo hwe na no pay no montwam ko kashi debita na wo ho no obenya bi ato 0558 055894 0541 337 na no so wanya bibini toma plus na fe watu adroni bi akotu osa no ase Global Groups of Company wasimenka o se aduane de eda na ede behwe fufu papa bi wache papa bi a ye de abeka ho ewo ye branches no tumu say yes enyama ekoyie first no ka no akodonkua bi na koye ka to ba koma no a no aye o madidi mame wo so komo dew na so na de promotion a wo ye nti abafom otoma na wo so tobi so anim na so didi na bo onim na krewa eye ne nyina nsa chicken noodles no a na nka moto 160 Ghana no se si e wura ho no mo a with a hofefefe ni e ko na bo nyina no obeto 55 Ghana mo anka moto assorted fried rice no kamoto 210 and net wo koto a 99.3 enu 100 Ghana mpo mo moto assorted jollof no na nka moto 210 and net 99 and so 200 Ghana toaster chicken no na nka moto 180 and net 75 Ghana enu 80 cedis mpo a wurade nyame ahira mo cocktail mocktail uptown foods no ye the local pure local beka ho fufuo banku wache ni nyane se bowuram e wo commercial rich filling station na e wo Honorable Junction de JP filling station bom so off Ahensa road Crofom adjacent Sika FM Patase blockhouse Adiemra petroleum filling station tana so de Apatapa Junction hono mo a wo se utwa kwan mu a school hono wo Anwaga Junction so ofuru Chrome Steel police station na Kenya se Garden City University bomodem na frey na please order 0596 922 066 0596 922 066 no nya uptown foods aduane pay bi eltumi edi ohenri akoso do ya ogoso odina award no ho odidi ho ni nyan se wonya duro papa 9 times award hepatitis waje waboa amankomo mbetu kwan yade ebesu mu kwan no ene omonya konya na timetu kwan eko wobomode na faade ne ko ho e hepatitis A B C D and E fatty liver prostate no emutra na etre ya asamu a masanyama be disconjoy onsane how fibroid kidney stone yade SK ede aba liver care no ekotutu liver no amanyama akoyi ejirika jiri heba mixture and capsules eno de mema nkwa na efa urefina akoto asoba pakoma ku na enyi sisiri mamaman no huri nso so anwumre ni empamu agro papa bi 0244 544 422 0200 3838 31 Nuanya Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. Na krakra no Power Specialist Herbal Hospital Friwa. Na dia sedane de ma Pepsodent Cavity Fighter 2 piece. Pepsodent Cavity Fighter 2 piece. Say no what the Profurad macro calcium ingredients ya fa phone meka na so gogo sa de nkwane fare ba ne sen e ko simu a ye make sure say empa wo se fita wo wie pe na okasa go bi so a ya bom se samini no kpokpo nya de so bia no e wa chire na wie so wura sisi osinimu na yi nkonkone ne no away wo pekese se 175 big family park na wotumi to mo amohia 120 ajakwa park no akonya da ho 65 and 12 in such as and so wo tu kwankra no a na chese e hye ho ni nyina ne se 25 years ni student ejane na so edin koden e Ghana ha emobia e ma ne gboza me kapem student a ya ageme so every smile matters nti yenko na Jackson enupane de biara no ani be so
1058
1058 nti nana kwame nana boko de
adum bacha muso
e ready atom
e
du pana ya sen de no ani
de usikase kaminya kama se de odi no
na do be se kontem ana se eyede
kontem
na sa yede so de ne
za
so de ne
minim commentary ma that's Jackson Herbal Center na eja ana pay tamama ye mire kakre se yanimu ni nkomo na yade ahodo a edokoro no wonya ho pemasibre na wakoto bi na wanum na wanka wanse agya wadwo anka se me yade ne bekume ane yade na edokoro no de nti aye ka se enka bi ni se Jackson Herbal Center ba here for about 3 decades. Me catch us about 30 years ago. Obi on no Jackson Mesha, Jackson natural capsule, Jackson cool capsule, any Jackson product bia no aboa ma yade afini so. And it is a me ka say ya wutumi so wo hododo na awobi tado. Udidi anya wo de ni siwanim ka eja wakwadwuma bre oba ye nka se udidi kakra watimi ada. Onso udie nkoyie Jackson Mesha ene fa iwadru Jackson Herbal Center mesrew se yade bia edokoro no ahaw bia hawo na unnim se body no nyoma nkoyie na na obi ka asem bi kyerem se Jackson Mesha no unum yie na boawo na eyi nyoma ahodo wo widie mu a hypertension ni sa body pains ni stomach hwan de yebubo so nyina no e clear ni na off enti wa wunnim se fever bia do koro na malaria bi ehinta wo na de bia ko hospital na ye bo panie ye di so ye nyoma hodo enso wonu mato ntimi ni dia mesrew Jackson Mesha ene fa wodo nom enu ene babo etu yade na se ema ahoɔden no atimi asipi na wakɔ adwuma na so sabi onya kakra agu botom nti fa tie bowura drugstore bi ɛbɛn wo say Herbal Center pharmacy say ema na tonton wodi busa ne say open Jackson product
so we the fear wo de frɛ no mayi ne yenkyere mu na uhunu sɛ wo hawo no anu aduro anu pomasibre ene de ma wo 0244 72 35 41 0244 72 35 41 wo de no mayi wo de sɛ uhu wo hawo no anase o mete sɛ mo ka ho asɛm na aduro no mentɔ de hi ɛno ansɛ wafrɛ na ya kyerɛ wo de ye na tie ene enkɔma meni obia bɛmɛ ɔba wutie mi akola pani ɛbɛbɔ no ɛno na meba so yi hwɛ yale ahodo bi ɛdokuru nimpa ɛma ɛde sɛbe nneɔma ahodo bi ba tinie sɛ yɛwo akola bi wɔ hɔ a bo sɛ nani ayɛ mehwɛ mbaa bi alokuma sɔnhwe a saa ne ka no na afei obi nso yɛbɛwo no na haw bi afei ɔno nso ne bɛmam ɛyɛ na nneɔma bi nkɔ yie ọba nase hɔ nneɛma bi ntwa nsi yie nti na ne nye ho na obi nso ne bosom akwantuo no nsisusu yie ya ne nsuo bi gu no ani ade sɛ na saa haw wɔ yi nyina ɛyɛ mmaa ne baba so na de ba mekyerɛ wo tie ne yie saa baba so a yɛka ho asɛm yi mmaa ne deɛ bɛrima deɛ me pɛ sɛ wohunu sɛ haw bebree obi wɔ hɔ a wɔnyem koraa na asɛeɛ bo sɛ yɛaka ne de yɛka borɔfo bi yɛsɛ yɛ ne nanom tete no ɔmo se nsuosuo gyina ne yam ɛna yɛyɛ ne nneɔma hodoɔ bebree ɛyɛ baba so yɛyɛ ade bɔne sɛ ɔbaa wowɔ bi a mepaakyɛw tie ne yie na wonni bi koraa deɛ mekan wo deɛ fa yɛ suasɛm kakra na fa bi tu kotodwe no kɔtɔ yaksen natural capsule ne yaksen mehyɛ no bi nanom woyɛ bɛrima fa ne sɛ wonni bi woba bi ni bi wadamfo bi wabodonkwa bi a ne di nkɔmmɔ wɔ ni bi nanso ɛnam yadeɛ ɛyɛ infection ti na wonnim bebia bɛfa no tete no na yɛfa ne nneɔma mmienu bi obi lifestyle wo live aduane a yɛdie na afei akɔfa no wɔ agyanan so bɛɛ ne deɛ nneɔma ahodoɔ bebree ɛntade a yɛhyɛ kɔrɛ tumi ma yɛnya baba so na wodwene hɔ a obi wo ka saa asɛm kyerɛ no sɛ adan hwɛ ɛntadeɛ aduane a wodie ɛne environment a wotim ɛma saa infections bebree wodwene hɔ a wonte aseɛ nti ɔbaa bi bɛtumi aka sɛ meni bɛrima bi nnaaɛ o me koraa memfa bɛrima da wo nso mewɔ baba so mewɔ white mase keka me mayɛ sei bɛrima bi koraa nso wɔ hɔ a sɛbe ɔno deɛ meken ɔbɛyɛ 20 years koraa ɔne ɔbaa naada nso wɔwɔ yadeɛ no ɛwɔ ne bɛrima mu ne bɛrima hi ɛkɔ fam yɛ sei ɛna no maka kyerɛ braa bi sɛ ɔhene adeɛ yi a ɛha wɔ yi wonyɛ sure sɛ wotwetwe wo bɛrima kakra na ɔtete ne tirim tie ne yie wode ati asɛm nkɔmmɔ a mene wo bɔ yi mese wonyɛ sure sɛ wotwetwe wo bɛrima kakra because around 20 years deɛ ɛdɛ na wonya baba so ɔse school time no afei wotete ne tirim wɔka bɛrima biaa wayɛ wɔmo yɛsɛ borɔfo no masturbation watwetwe wo bɛrima kakra tie ne yie na deɛ meka nnwoma bi bɛkɔ atia wo Yaksen natural capsules Yaksen mesha Yaksen natural capsules Yaksen mesha hwɛ adeɛ yi a wosi ɛyɛ tikodomu ɛtwikomu bɛrima yi a wosi ayɛ ketewa ahoɔden na ɛwɔ mu a wosi ɛso ate afei sɛdeɛ yi a wogya mu petepetire yɔ yi wɔnhu n'ani so obi anyɛ o yadeɛ na ɛwɔ mu woyɛ ɔbaa wo nso wonim paa sɛ wasete akeka wo nsuo fufuo bi ɛba yɛ apampan ɛwɔ mu no nka w'ani nye ho nka wonya yɛ anka bɛkɔ ɛwɔ mu a yɛsi infections na wodwo nso kora ni asesa wotumi hu sɛ nneɛma bi nkɔ yie afei wobɛkɔ hospital no na yɛde nnuro bi ɛɛfa wo ntinim yɛnnua akyɛ abosome mmiɛnsa wobɛkɔ infections na woatitia ɛnkɔ woadwene ho ahu busa ho sɛ ɛyɛ deɛ na ɛbaa saa Yaksen Herbal Center se tɔ Yaksen mesha na tɔ Yaksen natural capsules wei ɛyɛ ne nsuo ne topayɛ fa topayɛ num ne nsuo no fa topayɛ no fa num ne nsuo no ɔbaa wo deɛ num bi hɛ wo deɛ fa ne sɛ ɛyɛ na me pɛ sɛ wohunu aduro no ne papa a ɛyɔ afei na ne sɛdeɛ ɛyɛ n'adwuma fa nti wo deɛ me kanyayi bowura drugstore bi ɔbɛn wɔ na busa sɛ mepɛ Yaksen mesha Yaksen natural capsules fa nsuo no nom ne topayɛ no yɛnwie sɛ ɔbaa wase keka wɔ ɔbaa wase sɛbi nsuo ɛba na pimples bi asisi hɔ obra no bosomi akontuo no nkɔ yie ɛyɛ na nsuo fufuo bi gu wɔ brown nneɛma bi nkɔ yie wayɛ ase taa yɛ wo ya na wote sisi yadeɛ bi ya na hunu sɛ waposo ni nneoma hudo bi a wunya no ana wo bi taade wo utia na ama asede ayi bi atiago so wo mu anu aye mre wayɛ soro ha utum se nka odidi nso untimi nya kese nneoma hudo bi wo de mbo so wunim ni nyina nyani nyina na metimi aka ni nyina kyerɛ wo ba de mekike wo wate ase wunim de ekfa wa widie ni mu wunim de ekɔ ɛwɔ widiem aninti sɛ yade wo yi a mebubo so ani hawi ɛna wo famu dia frɛ Yaxin Herbal Center say me pe Yaxin mixture any Yaxin natural capsules Yaxin mixture Yaxin natural capsules now de nom wo your ba nom na hade wo ye be ma wo de yusu bi me ba me ma no so 0244 72 35 41 0244 72 35 41 Yaxin Herbal Center no me say for 0244 72 35 41 wo de frɛ wo yɛ ɔbaa wo yɛ bɛrima ɛhaw bi sei na menamu ma to nura brɛ mentɔ deɛ hene na yɛbɛkyerɛ mu wanya duro ama ho atɔ tie ne ye bɛrima wo hu sɛ obɛrima yɛ a yɛ ketewa obɛrima yɛ akɔ fam obɛrima yɛ a asua ɛne nneɔma ahodoɔ a ɛnkɔ yie tie ne ye saa haw a wohu no ɛmfa nhyɛ obiara sɛ wobɔ pitipitiri yɔ na nka wopɛ sɛ wogyina wo naso kyɛ yi ɛyɛ infections ɛyɛ haw na aba ɛyɛ pitipitiri a wobo ɛyɛ yadeɛ na ɛwɔ mu ɛno nti na ma wontumi nyina so nkyɛ no ɛnyɛ biribi biara ɛna ɛyɛ mpa yɛ tie ne yie tɔ aduro nom na aduro a wobɛtɔ ɛma no aboa wo ɛtu wo yade ase ama bɛrima atumi agyina so yie ama woatumi ayɛ ne yie ma wo ho atɔ wo ɛne sɛ wobɛnom Yaxin natural capsules Yaxin mixture Yaxin natural capsules Yaxin mixture tieni Yaxin natural capsules Yaxin mixture eno na onom a ebeboa ma bema etimi aye neat akoyie ama wankasa wonya ahodene etimi dia bobra tieni na se unnim se eya wuta apose wani koko bia dokoro uyem ta bubum uyem ta tim na udwale a ho ye ohene tieni mesrew wo koko ahodo bia Yaxin co capsules Yaxin co capsules Yaxin co capsules any Yaxin mixture Yaxin co capsules Yaxin mixture Yaxin co capsules Yaxin mixture wo de tie baabi bia ye ton abibiduro say ye Herbal Center say ye drugstore me say frɛ 0244 72 35 41 0244 72 35 41 baabi a yɛto aduro mesrɛ wo mebɔ obi di ne magye obi a wobɛka sɛ ane ade na wammɔ me dini mesrɛ wo ɛyɛ Yaxin mixture Yaxin natural capsules Yaxin co capsules Yaxin mixture Yaxin natural capsules Yaxin co capsules bowura baabi a yɛto aduro tobi nom na wo yadeɛ asintu masalama.
Thank you so much Nana yɛdase pii yɛdase paa bɔ adwuma ya kyɛ na maye. Thank you very much okosefio adwuma ya ɛyɛ so bet yɛnkɔ na afei quickly adade for both Black Stars and then Timbasa. Nana sorry go baby. Sometimes it can happen. All right, so young quite
and me who say Abase Kotoko Go Stars number TV so. Yeah, Emma.
You know, there's every o'clock here. But the other, some other station on which me, and
I want to one area or more channels, no more strong is their news.
And there. Hey, Nani, you sports for your Madena baby.
No, I said, Yako much. Yako much was yes.
Yeah.
But the moment I am a boy. A man no more tenacity. No one will the bed by you. I can never be we are said to be by GTV at one of the bed bar. By the end, Aquaco patch or so, man on my boy. On us the 7 p.m. news. The two zones sacrificing the 7 p.m. news.
But Milton said, production with that could be your time. I come no. Clearly, I think there's I don't know Uncle GTV. If it's from the government. No, Milton knows. Honestly, because I think GTV have enough channels.
But now
they seem to we need to go back again. But what did they make us?
Yeah.
Now, if you've given it to a private-owned company and the government is basically paying for everything, abandoning the cater for BBR, GTV have a Sports Plus, they have main GTV, they have GTV governors. So if it's about government there, if it's about sports here, China nanka at least over GTV in Kahon, Nanya be a Haneha. In say we must more yomo dia. GTV have a dedicated sports channel that can cater for moments like this. And he said, "Do baby, Anna, penny for you have to tell me your money, your man." And now I say, selfish interest now a model because if a game.
How can they use our money to be given to private meanwhile GTV that state owned? When can they other can you think about so that almost what you think and
come to think of it,
how can you use our money
about one of the best games?
You more Arsenal supporters, you almost say.
Ghana for peace for all.
But so what you say over sponsor if there's a broadcast sponsor so them for the league. You can't say when this is one of the biggest fixtures.
It is the biggest. So, the defending champions against the FA Cup winners, two teams that represent.
Maybe a Juma could be a bass or a TV mesrem.
Your time you are there.
Your programs many time there is no way to sacrifice.
I agree with you.
So tell me just it's TV 3 for us. For this inquiry,
the decision makers has to give it to this group. I was encouraging you to.
So again, we go back to mom. Why 7?
7 is the best time. There's a Black Stars game.
Now they born. We are money now. Anyway,
I have standing match.
Everybody can play on Thursday.
No, Sunday young league games. You have league games.
So I want to go to the other side of the argument. Okay, you know too well. So Omuna and you Moody Agron. I'm saying non-song. You match. And I'm sure the guys know. So why change now? Non-song.
That's the best time that would be Kotoko.
No, not Kotoko. Say, I don't know, there are a lot of interest to.
Yes.
TV production. They cannot get the chance to watch the game because it is 7. So I'm saying non-soon the woman to me here. Then why don't you move to a Thursday if indeed born some
if you move to a Thursday, it means you need to play it in the afternoon.
And so you can show it to the people
in the afternoon. And the
4
club,
PM
the club also on Tobacco said there be for no someone. So the bottom line is the decision makers leading to station the man and the quiet fast of the man.
So let me make my last point. Say 4 in there. Almost 78 minutes based on their strike against 70 agreed. But are we not an interested party?
We are.
And we take his hard decision. We at the South and so why is it that you will not consider millions of people will be watching the game?
No, but I are able when you can see a bit do discuss it. Motu one part what in say. You are able to discuss it. For instance, number 1. And the born now you born your boy to baby and I do born who here pa.
Matthias here.
Wow,
here is the case.
Wow, bed Jimmy Crown. I said, I did wow, bed Jimmy Diacoman panel. And someone who said, ye say, it's a honor or Sebio or Monam Boami Ababedura. Because as football clubs, if you are playing a game on Thursday and you are playing a game on Wednesday, the best time for Kotoko for us. Other venues lose need the ability of lights. Maybe attack one a bit me aye. Abranca scam yes also be.
I'm saying your mom will have born or here.
There are here.
But assuming say any part 2000 never had. there are hundreds of thousands of people who watch on TV.
Exactly.
But they should be considered too.
Therefore, when you are
looking at my scano,
into and then you can somebody more be I want me in an adjo.
And to me, I'm more, you know. I don't know, consider almost on my head.
There would be a man any day. One way the kind first and
what do you think?
The person who fights for his interest, me support to Kotoko. Decision to play that 7 o'clock. No, I mean, someone said there will be factors. Factors, Libya to can you say Bianchi and 1-4. But on Thursday,
before the Ombre matches, no one power. The coverage, the TV coverage. Elsewhere, they are very, very much interested.
Because on the man say,
because no susika
it can no send come more the mad the Safon to consider first. If they really, because Momo DNA specifically to show it. Exactly. Into one send come consider. Not them to a can almost start to changes. They can make changes
before they revise it.
Look, it's 7 o'clock. Yeah,
yes. But there are times only 7.
7.
Now say house about Friday. A Monday, say house 4 o'clock. Monday 4 o'clock. When I go ball.
I'm 7 though.
It's a problem.
Yeah, 7.
Day 1, no first day, no Saturday league. No, then I move to 7. But I'm saying that.
So they should.
In this very instance, Sekobase, Sakobase, Ubia into as someone be born on TV, no, or moving here on Casio. There's some for the year born 4 o'clock, no market born for you have already taken 1 million.
Baby.
How much is 1 million? 1 million.
That is not enough. You have to look at what is
very important to Kotoko. Because our million. You see it here.
And then that buying gas.
Kotoko, we be any third match, right?
Yes.
Nanka, but for TV3's excuse, no. Nanka be 3 games on TV.
But say a best friend with TV3 excuse. If that is established there, the chance it was there before they give the thing to them.
And therefore,
excuse. Don't know at times on the court table.
There's someone taking decision.
That's excuse. And that's what you do. Say you be in a room, so you. But so me the idea, bro, say mommy, was to make my on these conditions. Me say me what you said, dear mommy. Into the woman be.
Then as uncle for no motia the more. No in say. Go on na airborne. O man penny credit na simpio so ka say matches near starting Bobby Anajo. The president in one of his speeches made the comment say matches near Bobby Anajo. Emma Ekwebe discuss when your venues near Nibit me Bobby Anajo into abanish how they can help. Into a walk trust and a boy. Now Jina Quay say, ye besi ye born me a kono. No one who said Anajo boy, ye bebo krumha. Ye bebo be fiada Anajo. Ye bebo be miada Anajo.
Consider a born no fee.
No,
surface no, yeah, you collaborate with the clubs.
We're not considered.
We're going to collaborate with the clubs. And club no is also looking at his means of making money, which is Anajo 7 no. But Blasters ball koso. And then Blasters a bubble 4 now bubble Baba Sports Stadium. Udi abdone kwakwa do bi na be ball no stadium. Obi en here. So you need to move it to another time. Now because of Blasters
ni abri said there 4 and 7 you be who difference
can see there will be difference.
You be who difference can see
kakra beba. Since you antwa kakra beba. Because 4 and 7 there. Because for instance adia ba kokra na nse ne e kan ye wia no ene Ghana hanipa do se na ye adwuma we wia so na nipa ne se wa ye adwuma we wia so Monday to Saturday a wo se Sunday no san betena wiem. Nobody wants that. Obi any person nti sa popular stand near ade no. That's why people are not going there. Nti e bona numre a na se nsu anhwe na o the confidence o betena ba bia enyu na wo ho enya wia na e bo no so. Nti eno so wo ho. No to study a popular stand ho no. So what could stadium with temper? Confort me, Chanomas.
Madame Romo, we the same some George, man.
They with the Minister of Communication, then with them fan.
I'm say, I'll just go fight DTV, fighting my GTV. Communication and also NBA.
So,
God of fighting my GTV.
If he was involved in the deal, yeah, that I'm not sure, say, and your my at the same program saying now, you saw order.
TV, any in the air under the ministry. And what made
can I do my information? This information
any now and
the information.
And the GTV are now on social media begging Ghanaians to pay TV license because they need money to be able to broadcast Blasters game, but they can't. Now I'm so.
Also say Amaya catch almost say they should be able to create. Don't maybe a fence and they are supposed to internally generated. They should be able to get their own money to sustain.
So now it's just imagine say I buy
other private media houses are sustaining themselves.
Okay, now how do they raise those internal generated funds? No, I buy no. Now it looks as if a government are trying to make it's useless of GTV. Used to say a good way to use the because now virtually more estate owners and national issue ABR no more in charge no. Now you must in charge the other private for no more here. Even some make us government more until some car
normally adding
government are now doing away with GTV. Just imagine say sir Ghana Premier League a year Ghana Fusika buying any Dima clubs and then my GTV and they are going to China Biswa at least they can raise money and I say find a way of Ghanaians subscribing to pay at least they'll raise Saska is in commodity but now you come private
update of number of people who have paid so much more TV licenses
there be in try be a check
Ghana for almost TV license CCI can say 916
over 30 million population.
Total amount collected a year. Since the end of the year, 45,000.
Ghana cedis.
912. Amount needed to broadcast the Black Stars matches. A year 3.412. GTV more.
But government
generating internal funds to run GTV. Yes, meaning say other government sectors. That is what the government do. Only say yes, pandena do salary there. The government comes in to solve those areas. Until if the government episode year investment in our football, the two. Na omo pese football ni twa magana fo ehwe ewa abraban na investment the first TV station say baba na dwenem GTV on say memrezi wa but on say na akofa ba say me mente ase da it's not like I decide for mo twa SK bi dia magana e dia ma Premier League FA president dey be try entro say at the Sunny GFA and o ma raise sika Ediama Premier League clubs no. And on Mampany Mahama, because say, a young no one by now what is one on a pesca diama efino, some of Fancoma clubs. Inti, omo investment omo ye yomo production. Then again, so too, league ye bonny ye ma break, and never start liga. Omo show commercials. Says can I hear echo? Says can I hear echo?
Now, are you for no TV3 no? Abayamo muska. And also the sponsorship money. Also the sponsorship money because production cost is very expensive.
May I assure the government will give them money for production. Because the difference here is
all right.
And no money could be you. And you abandon a core, yes, say this is what we want to do. The person at the mamo. Namu Chamagana.
Can you not be seen? Don't be the news no bantam. Come out na 7. Oh, who will be the name of my news no be 6. Or my news no 6. Next, said by am with me. Ah, but I still maintains and uncle say, yeah, omonye ni panel no so. Nipa do na empem na omo.
When it comes to the old day out here, can you come nipa pimpimo. But also what can I say assessment about 7 p.m. News and the benefit of Munya.
There was a main count once. Me come on.
Almost
come on. You
fish just in there.
Baubet say and also
has a nyasa problem nibi. And Monday near discuss wa. Has in the Heart of Lions. Omo born Monday 4 p.m. Ewa Accra.
Said baby no be here.
Now Monday 4 p.m. wa Accra Monday. So to one Beba Stadium. One Beba. Obiama. Eti kotokodia ye can say no mo the born share 4 p.m. So 20 do send Beba Stadium.
Okay.
I'm on phone call. But they say baby do no. So kotokone so take advantage. and still, Mr. I don't know the reason why. Other clubs are making a lot of money from that avenue, but the Ghanaian clubs are not taking advantage of it. Okay. Streaming, Mr. Born a year fire phone, Obo so me app me ko hebo so. See a data. And I ain't yeah. There are other leagues you need to pay by either using your MasterCard or Visa card and send on your opportunity to work their league. And say do peppers will be say I think your clubs need to take advantage kakra. Next kasam why then. Kotokobo Heart of Lions we sika kotogo nyae. What do you call US bro ni sikema $5,000. $5,000.
No me acquire matches no.
Any sika you toko to gonyae. Na sa we na $5,000 am do too. Obede kwa na bosume so twa players kan.
Got to back we be na for every matches na say.
Me I'm just thinking about it. I'm free say. Me a bit disappointed. Oh the production house this Sunday but you know come on TV3 no. But I think that they will have to sit down again. The
Sunday or more deal.
The FA, the ministry or the government must have a second meeting with them. No one discuss it. The friends say this fixture and it be intimate, 7 o'clock issue. No, I think it should be looked at again.
I'm discuss it.
On the per the only nature say, what they in football no, a question 7, and on be your news no 7 no. Omo news no 7 no emo musika
de be hia omo
enye hia zo to esika enye hia omo esika
ya na ni sika no
bo football no betimi ama omo sika boro de football
ngana ka na me ka say sad decision ya na nye sika nko when you have your core listeners they have been with you throughout they have been with you throughout it's not always the issue of scam. I mean, yes, sure say. Who do I catch on to be 7 o'clock because they will give you more money.
7 days in a week, 1 day, and a football back. So maybe
they don't
tell them there because of this situation. They move news no. At about that time, say yes, yes. You see the point? They're very disappointing. They say why and the woman news no.
You don't go football no. So
that's why because. News no Emma woman.
At that level, your decision is only based on money.
It's not only based on money, but money is a very important aspect of it. That's how I want to say.
People have been with you over the years.
Adia na o de adia mo be free and use na
no to count.
Then come tries capa fancy ye ko beden wo. And companies ni na go boom. And ye bie tum so obi amba bede and highest bidder winning na when you abrace all this car ko shim esa wo ye ho adwuma to ka o me kan chem 7 o'clock got koni go stars o de upi aton chen by almost one ya tamabro mu nti ade no
so these guys I'm consider say between Kotoko and Go Stars any news which of them will give them eyeballs, which of them and omun for the bepe
and eyeball
money there.
And money.
I don't want to believe because
it's not money.
The streaming alone, that the money that Nipa Abeko almost streaming also to watch Kotoko be more than those who go and watch it.
You have that for a fact.
Yes.
You have that for a fact.
Oh yeah. Streaming no. Let me just say one. Kotoko match like finally Kotoko. Let me try and get one. Let me try and get one.
All right. Yeah, we are big match.
You other product. If you are fancy other program, member in program, you fancy. That's him. Okay. Maybe at that time I say fine. I be 7 p.m. and at 6 p.m. Now say that him you stream never mind more than the news. I can 6 p.m. Yem fa news no me share that him. The that him man yan say tie yagitu. It me be match me. You have match the listenership na be my e be a program na ye wa ha no. That particular moment you nya listenership sir. It is a sacrificing program no for match no. It is for Adisa production which TV3 is part and other stations to choose their 7 p.m. over a gamer involve Kotoko Go Stars there. Say omunim say the benefit obenya from their news no. Kotoko Go Stars omunya.
That's exactly what
it is not always money. And they are insist.
Eyeballs now come. Eyeballs no cash.
So I don't know any free here. No.
So too.
No, Captain,
there will be other factors.
You see, you build a certain bond with your core viewers.
Yeah.
No more a social contract sort of. Ain't you know? So who you be free? Why? Be what it takes together. Yes, I send a go to my bolo to be serving. Ebe moms come moms here. Ebe you look to at the credit they scan. And to just say yes, I agree, but it's not always. And I didn't yes,
that also agree.
Your name factors be blow up because your program be hard.
Yeah.
Say and yes, you can but the listenership base now, the viewer base where they are building.
Yeah.
So who can say nyai? German say sports, you know, be able to be tuya. Sikaya more than what the sports will give us. The first thing we consider is not the money. We also consider and go for about 9:30 to 12 be no. Yeah, no more contract be. And then percentage never be an be at the highest bidder no.
And they want not to bad idea, not the more free.
Yeah.
Because I click it 10K. TV3 News no on their YouTube you know. As at a Lions match no. As at now 31K views.
And that was on Sunday.
Oh, 2 days just ago.
They not played at 7 p.m. So pick other games at 7 p.m. and use it to compete with
I'm using
at 7 p.m.
I've used match.
I'm transfer the contract no man said that you baby and you dia and you mon some kapa. Say ya may adum na obi di omudi man ya e bebum di akeka nsema kire omo pa omo a onko transfer koma sa contract bon any contract basa
e di be na be OTB
say the pen
say I buy na the man
I buy penny for kro no na so omo ye disservice
azemo ya okay
say the penny for no onko transfer omko ye
enya asem ne ga go
so so ka buy ya bia say enya nipa kro na nkasa say there say for na
nipa be na open
Kofi Adams
o man panya smart say ko ya dia
ya bese be bia akọ Kofi Adams bia na Kofi Adams anka committee no ana wanka group no bujo what you say
but the person says at the end of the day some man panya some am go eduma
okay o man panyini e be so man panyini say all revisit this contract no na yempe omo ye ready said the amount invested on be show every game. And not every game. Every game, you guys say connect has some other venues to also get proper content. But to come match no. Go Stars ebe duru Kumasi and
guy we dey call captain Alola has a message for you.
Okay.
Or say I'm also disappointed in Striker when he says he has not paid his TV license. Because he does not watch GTV, he does not understand obviously. You pay TV license for the sets, not what channel you watch. The issue of Adesa showing our league matches has a lot of issues that is being swept under the carpet. It is the government of the day that is collapsing GBC. He himself is a product of GBC. Yes, I am a product of GBC.
Message you know say what has more kind or say government in the collapse.
There's a Kofi Adams.
Abani collapse
Ura Julius Debra on the Genoma Penina name or Penina Jumani. Ejuma we dear. Monsam got national contract. Munshim says a contract banzan ma sign no contract to this is not a proper contract.
Now we know
Penina. Do shifru gunde me say ayarega if is ayarega ono so ede ne be ka ho
so na start say obeye we
yes
na omom keke je aban
those that represented the country honorable Julius Debra Mahama Ayarega and Openye Fen Kofi Adams man adwuma papa
mama yankoya ball no Black Stars got to go bed for 5 minutes here
revisit
and yes I no
fix it we to come start Gold Stars na Kenko Black Stars
ni na wo count the album
Gold Stars be do Kumase enrenumre on say omo free ba no matena Accra sa na omo ko ball so edu nto omo nyambe sin ko ba bia nimpo nto omo bo we wi a na to omo hu omo next week Inti team na omde call Kabili no eno ani team omde ko boss wadru ana omro teti kakra omo ebi mo tena nchen na omo sa ma ebi mo boy no ana omde be Kumasi And so too, Kotko should expect a tough game. And then Kotko Lions catch up said they should expect a tough game, and we are repeating the same thing. Yes, Andy Atom said this match is not going to be an easy one. It's going to be very, very difficult for them. Semnantieni tia Monday no to na kozi to a hiti pa. Obodinu afire. And I said training ground say who you din tinipa kakra na ejina ho no fire na coach dey my respective players in Yomote. And I kwakwa say impact to be na nyom 3 mu on that day. That means coach was not impressed with the performance of the players. Now thereby the players should be happy is that omunya coach or bar press conference no one man be fire omo. Who protected all the players, including even those who say coach he no power on Monday. But about press conference, I say he was using issue of language to defend the player. So when your coach be on throw under the bus, right after the game, when he's not pleased with your performance, he will keep it to himself and protect you in the media. Take the hit. No papa behind the scenes, no it means that when you come to the field, you cannot disappoint such a coach. There's a real leader that is ready to receive all the weapons. So this game, if the players want to prove to the fans, they say, Omenia Bray and they deserve to play for Kotoko and want to win the league. Last season, Omenia winning league, coach in a coy. But they move contract. Send the players now deliberate once Obian said Uncle Pay Chiribia. Obian said I'm pay Chirinko. That was what Lasafuduku can. Lasafuduku say. Kotoko players now led by Captain Samba. Edbetum Penny when him say a day before matches 10 p.m. on the phones beba. Yeah, young Safuduku. There's a not 10 coin. And there's a not 10. And I phone so and I said, me said them Nakasa been in the phone so. Coach say some players in the taking decision. Adia Zomburia. Including Zonka players, no say. Oh, so language situation language just say. Players is some meeting that. Or see a big French. A big French. Coach say the problem has been language. Or say that or far from those. That's the point he made. And on look coach, and that means anytime you saw Casache Donzuno, and saw Fred say any panel, which clearly I could say some babies are. Emma on the back. And maybe a Camara. Seems to two sanity. No one Bobo Abuja, no one communicating. Oh, and they were hopper. South America from oh yeah, the most of them. Yeah, Obio Park and so on. Also, broadcast Spanish. Not translate mom. Oh, yes, it happens. Now, then I go to Gobio. Sasana tell you as a bio. So mom can friend with bio. Coach na catch him because I same sin am to Kuja to share. It happens. Me just say example am my idea say bio. Sometimes you call them on the line. From me no I cannot catch him. No, but what I'm saying is that if that is the case, every bio baby ah. You go team bia kasa bio and omo come kasa no French in English. Say come on, because the players be 3 as a 4 cracker French. It is the excuse that Obin to communicating man no it be difficult to accept. The question was the performance now equals and no see omunya botre. Na say see anu aban he's having issues with language. So gradually he will pick up. So he defend na Zebuna maso ajima na or friend am ajima be na ajima aka no aka players. Until say Orlando Wellington eba. You know sort of ntina tere na maso ajima. Almost every match be na ajima as akito. Na or hobby. Na boy na the kuno no fan saying. Poli. Sometimes can no say no bench. No say like enye bench. Say e can ball na koso. Say no about them. Say sometimes if no you should match like in terms of say they are some about a match situation. Okay. Match situation. Until I make say the way football is now. And then the first time a French players have a boko to money. I'm anti brof. And this Obika say language on the field of play. Yeah. Meaning say boy language to communicate with other players among themselves. Say be a boy neighbor. Say because say captain or French. Unti has a too. He's communicating with somebody. Maybe a movie. Oba. You know that communication happens on the field a lot. Say the football language that. There is a communication in football language. Move on the move. Next year can move for French Albert. We can move up.
Ali.
He's Oba
Ali party.
That pretty move the
game is going to be difficult. Ghost are solid team, and they have a good wingers. To a net fullbacks, no. If Obi Junior, any Ateje mo Mejuma dia, any Atakumi, any Nkwa, Subomo Mejuma together with Bermaba. Utu se Berima ba statue se Berima ba free bench bow, they should be ready for battles. And that they have one Emmanuel Ajimai, no so Obaseke. So any of the two players, but the man to Samuata Atakumin, that guy is a different pistol together. No matter what first strike be from I think Burkina or Niger. Now the omu soon say omo born longer no we triato.
No no take us an
Me to me go start for kind. So Kotoko Samba and then Samba
Brazil for in Aba. I go over go night clubs are. On the one take us a Vinicius. That's no humble. Well, language and then we team come and
Kotoko should expect a tough game and one keeper will send our brain if Lawrence or say Ekipuni composure or Jensen body Emmanuel Kubi is also one player. Trying to get a goal past him is going to be difficult.
So just a minute on Black Stars.
No, Black Stars they say, and I'm looking at how also they be a Makasa same way. Over the weekend, now man for say very simple. Semenyo ball on the left wing for Bournemouth. Kudus ball on the right wing for Spurs. End of story. You saw me, you know. Let them be tactically disciplined. You hear Kudus under Thomas Franca. A touch, control, one dribble, pass. And na Kudus here. Say ente ball ni entwe park ni nyina te say Messi Ankara Messi ni o man wo nye bi wo ho wo zo kai say Ankara Messi commentary and no negative or twe no say Kudus nye bi wo space he works within a structure.
So Black Stars Kudus above from the right like he does at space
and is yielding results.
Okay.
That is what is
or a lot of space.
That is what is giving him the results there.
Baby, I know money. I want fast wingers. We were 18 more. Now the Kudus have been 10.
So even if you are going to deploy Kudus in a different role, how does he function? That brings the best out.
Okay, Zach.
Into these are things. These are the fine margins I'm to ever hear him or give him.
The Black Stars shouldn't put pressure on the last game against Comoros. A win today. And Ghana has qualified.
So,
yes, because
Comoros,
Madagascar, Okoshano are we. That is it. And the only team of bet me ama at the night Madagascar winning. So Madagascar Shane say 3 points.
Madagascar can still beat Moko.
And yeah, my last to me. No, don't me. Why? There is
16 points plus 7. It's just within the group. No more than 10.
But so far in this group, they've lost only 2 matches. Madagascar. That's against Ghana and Comoros. Comoros for sure more fear.
That's it.
And we are picking it from an angle. Say based on what happened, it was our group. Comoros are likely to beat Madagascar or at worst crown a draw. Send the Baya Yama Comoros, Emma Chroma, Emma tension. Emma in the last game because the Comoros say not Ghana
qualify with the match in the do.
Ghana for pay
the stadium watching come
there be American alcohol. Quite was America be ending here Ghana for and yet
Mexico nako.
As a World Cup never won Mexico American and Canada and Ghana for person and yet then on here. And you know, even Ghana for want the last game to be a fanfare. I am captain. They want the last game to be a fanfare. I qualify with. Then part. It's a banana. Speaker see. Na sim. Ghana have to win. Send the last game because Ghana send it here. When we are playing a football under pressure, how sometimes we struggle. It's just imagine Comoros win. Near Comoros draw. na 2 points na say be kuma say kuma win na mako work
Otuado be
na akofa pressure biya banti yempesa there no they have to get the win and make sure say return leg on Sunday will be just a fanfare affair or a crash sports stadium. Kotoko Abo against Gosa and Denver. You see, a game that Kotoko have to win for so many reasons. They win automatically, they come to 4th position. Any win, they are bringing them to 4th, getting 7 points. Still in touch with the more anymore.
I better take a game back.
Still with one outstanding. So, again, apart from this, bringing them up on the league log, a win still, and there were 11 days or so for their game against the fans. What? It's a game that will also give a signal, say they are ready and prepared for the work battle. It's a lot of positives.
So, got to come match be till
the Bambu Nations.
Saturday only Nations.
Saturday, then after Nations, no more work.
Then I call for the responsible.
It's
and then by 4-5 now.
And by with these 2 games, you know, especially the one at Babayara here, no, a key in terms of giving them that, you know, and then the match, a lot of preparation towards the white game, you know. Yes, Ghost Stars are a very good team, but they don't look like a team. I'm saying Ghost Stars team, you know, they don't better than Kotoko. I'm not Kotoko because they are against them Kotoko. Whatever good they have been, they strike against Kotoko. Babayara, yes, somebody one do be some year goal 90 plus minutes plus maybe Motika, but they've lost all the other ones. Oh, Babayara. It's a team that naturally Kotoko. And to have to get the selection right, because you see how they lose, like I said, anyone AI problem cause goes no someone shall go be obedient to go so. And then I said, Tico, Jumana or Timmy Match.
My man shots in from Morocco. Na Blasters in Madagascar game. Do sorry, Central African Republic. Do to and the Blasters problem back where I want to say. It looks like every European League week, you know, so too. Ghana for your Premier League, any other leagues, especially the Premier League. Osha Bournemouth, Osha Tottenham, Oko Spain, now Osha Villarreal. Means all have Villarreal any Real Madrid give me any opportunity to watch Thomas Partey. Anytime I be free players, Biano, who say players with me that they can compete with any other players, especially from their positions. Omo statistics, you know. When you say even in the top 5 leagues in Europe, player when the most dribbles, Kudus. In the top 5 leagues, yes, Kudus. Semenyo at this stage, say or the consistency can the game no kakrebiam, he's a contender for the Premier League player of the season. Especially with the positioner bomb of Bedi.
This year he grabbed almost say what do 100 million.
And they don't want the betchery. So means what a championship also Fatawa.
Yeah, that's an kind of.
They say you bought a Leicester City book game or to baby. You say offended the Fatawa Junction. When you do not done no my born so pay never betonet. And the goals are watching this season in Ano. Do not know if it's Junction or Matundi Fatawa Junction. But question you say, I want to say, I then yenya bomb of Semenyo ni bi Ghana. Yenya Tottenham Kudus ni bi Ghana. No moba mzuto. Omobon uhe. Eno ani si ni se Semenyo ebo bomb Ghana Kudus bomb. Ba bon no mobo na bochire ni pa de. Uhubi. Edientia. But it's na we dey kase Kudus operate from the left side. Right. The structure of the right and left.
So
right.
Right. Not some left.
Structure of the team is very, very important. Not only the position of the players. Ohe Tottenham Kudusechi Pedro Poro. Blasters one Janechi.
So the master and first and they say do no. This is some the boy be about.
Yenchi.
This I do know by you.
Yenchi nebo.
Yenchi. I saw come just over.
Okay, first na near Bobo. Yes, say we two need to be cool Valapua. A boa would not anymore. was a common language and you use. It's two overlapping. So two near more defensive. I said attacking duties in Abidjan also. Two in overlap. One now from the left side of attack. No, it gives you some freedom to also operate. So I have blasters. He gave me a bonnie in Chini Aliduya. A bit in about 90 minutes center line Cromontra.
Coach one, coach members on Beko.
Qualities no more. No. Inti ne ball na obo no unya bibi na be kan hia asana mtutu anya sa ball no wo dey have anytime bia Kudus benya ball especially at Tottenham space also a lot of space and that space ni Pedro Porro ne create ma no ya ha ye ni sa tu ni bi semenyo zoto semenyo de ye nhye da fa ni mo ni position o ube hu no na nam 9 ube hu ana coach ni wato agum and say dey maka say at no point I say Inaki Amba and a blasters ye bo game am so too obebo Inaki obebo Semenyo obebo Jordan was abo Kudus team ni nya balance but because we are almost there one area I think after the enya a good partnership within this short period for Thomas Partey Sibo Oviedo boy no it looks like a beye adwuma at least obema sa Thomas Partey freedom no motimi adwuma won FIFA enye that difficult game say almost so Central African boys here Afcon qualifiers no almost be punish you ayimo Kondobiam Godfrey Kondobiam no so many boom FIFA that to at least your worst results no should be 2-0 against Central African Republic.
Okay,
me hu ade bi wokotoko na ehu kozi to hwe ni ye o kaida na ye betena ne ye ka kotoko ne kwara wa Accra Sports Stadium no
4-3
ne ye hwe kwara goals no asema wo kan ya no se na da no mo ne nam kotoko team no musa ase kotoko players no mun defend obi ya kwara fo ne jeba even in Nigeria so to first half BC on say you analyze kotoko victory by analyzing game no our Nigeria
na qualification ba
entina make say that victory is more important because at that particular moment no the ne obi anya say kotoko be qualify but what trust now analyzing game na they see what class sports in the first half our Nigeria BC na kwara for no mu raceful and na one determination from Jew ekofa kotoko go ne by which ema kotoko qualify Sunday kotoko ne Heart of Lions to mo fa video ne nto so ye kokwara de na ye beko ye chibibre ekwa Heart of Lions for fa so konya omo penalty ne be ma boda hade enye different from kwa kwara for fa so share kotoko 3 goals no hawo MCC edu ne fa ball no ena o ma pass ena ye nko ye chi ena Heart of Lions for intercept ball no zutu Heart of Lions for Najibo look at the passes on the buyer o de 1 2 3 4th one what the 5th pass them to what the 6th pass the 7th one na the penalty but just look at it about there 8 kotoko players omu nyina afiboni say boy the na penalty
so kind of the penalty be by it that was one so penalty am abon
referee but this was a clear penalty o de kofa kwara for second and their third goal across Sports Stadium na fa betutu we ho bu sese
the man basa marking lanes on say so be ko extra the veteran mzi gina on on say na most of coaches defend with by position so so ati aha na ugina obi a obabi ugina park na so at any point in time say ye dey ba mo so aha na o dey baby obi agina
right back na dey say right back no
yanko pass back we 4 players free mo
o dey yanko me be try dey bi yanko ayi memfa nko ayi di branya say ye friend di branya ha taji no o hu Neymar na the second player on the first kotoko player no yen to video no
we na kwate here
nine na me so to Neymar na attack no o say o free ayi omo say friend di branya man probi di branya no the Rasta guy no Heart of Lions no the two Neymar no instead of assigning himself to one player to block because I tell any player he will look for the next person to pass ball at the man. And no one team na the best passer and it's a Rastaman way. It's anytime beyond best starting build up piano or more rest a Rastaman. So I say, the marking of Kotoko and the pressing of Asante Kotoko, especially when opponents never born, are very weak. And this is coaching.
My opinion about this is a 90 something, no time 92nd minute. Most big teams at that moment in your shape because I say you took me in your and I mostly the teams
bro. So you have to be disciplined. You have to be disciplined. You can say attack by being disciplined. So we not the buy.
No, my example say any different from Kwara. Also we require the and result in the goal. So Kwara then was the same. These are some of the things Zito needs to work on it. Especially how could go press in the press when they don't have the ball. They look too relaxed. And no share team and go to a good boy weapon.
There's one thing Kojito must be. That's what show you. That is inconsistency in Asante Kotoko's play. Zito Kotoko has been highly inconsistent in their performance.
But said this is one game. In fact, said I wouldn't say. And I no, somebody could grab a car, say boys in the ball. No, but don't TV.
Win. Make sure my realm supporters. I'm behind the walk of Dom out of Kumasia. Also, Oyade.
I won't tell you your own thing. About what thing? Okay.
I have something that I don't. How can tell me? The coach, it was it's an improvement. And I make a choice. You got to support her. You not accept it. But then I make it from the point of view as a journalist.
You agree?
Analyze it.
Not enough.
Lion previous games only got to go in Hano. And you come as impo.
But you sit here to analyze.
I don't go on a crap. But Kumasi, dreaded Baba Raspo Stadium. Kotokoniabre. Eh, baby, I didn't know about Doma Lion. I would say an improvement. So what does in Tremont? I don't know make a check with you. My brother and I think that you're doing a good job.
He's your father.
But is a brother. He's a brother.
Obi Oye 65 years. I was over 40 something.
I was 48. Governors.
Hey, hotel 27 years. And I'm 70. Bazito Bannon, so I'm a Zito African Cup, now about 3 years.
Yes, I think that so has had not team consistent. So game after game, no performance this level as well maintaining that level. No. Luckily for them, they are playing against a team only temperament to play Kotoko. Sir, both has all this performance on the for the last tough for a boy. Who's a sub player Okoma goalkeeper passer, Edishegui. Of course, area effort on the say. But so we have to too. And your goal starts team as Kotoko. In that game, they did not create a lot of easy chances. Kotoko they created and Kotoko team. So they are playing against the Gold Stars, even though they are playing well, but playing against Kotoko. So to say respect.
I'm saying tough one.
2-1 Gold Stars
against. Now the Gold Stars won't make us on TV.
After 2-1, Kotoko.
So in the last 2 games, Obi Asebako.
And say.
So they are capable of beating. And look at some board draw be so ha. Also about draw Kumasiada.
Go to the back of the show.
About draw had
second season 1-1. You wait take an last minute.
And
I think I don't know so Kotoko must improve in their performance. Now they've been consistent. Baby. So Black Stars, you can't different players in the coach. I tell you. Your players are giving very good performances outside. Bomba we don't see. Commitment, it's on the low. You have to train one doors on the
okay, but what
they need to play.
They want to go.
Ghana, you're one okay. Just can see us through.
Manager, you need the Nina striker kind. Or defensive, play now. I had no Omoma opponent no chance to pray. They give them more rooms to breathe. Instead, say about my warm close marking. Tambia Meka, your recovery system, no you. Kotoko, warm call bar, and fat. and a ten biaso opponent in your ball and says cross marking no near man room to operate 8 years I saw a day or betchum and the misre cause due to say I'm more can or my boys no more cross marking sabon could tie near I see it more opponent cross marking now that's all be any bowl open what's the boys no difference no nyinaa ni mbo but woman opponent no kuta ball na akowati a obetim ana obema good pass
tina munya the supporters
but so tran wonya ball na ben na woman cross marking na dey say obebo ball no engineer supporters no me 7 by 7 there
jomu we blaster